Let's go, Mace, Nuke Man. Good to see you guys. It's a 115 day. We got some, hopefully a trailer today. I don't know. Maybe minimum intro cutscene. Like that's best case scenario. Who knows what we're getting today? But we've been absolutely teased by Treyarch over the past, I don't know, couple of days, talking about how we're gonna be getting some good stuff for 115 day. I'm assuming maybe we'll start getting some teasers here in just like 3 minutes. Hopefully 3 minutes. But if not, then we'll reassess, of course, come back to it and see how things go. Let's turn the audio down here just a tiny bit for now. But intro cutscene would be absolutely lit. I don't know if we're going to get it, but I think it would be really, really sick to see the full intro cutscene at minimum. This might be playing. It's not playing that. Okay, good. Yeah, hopefully we get the intro cutscene, or obviously the map name for sure, 100%. I think we're guaranteed that at a minimum. Obviously double XP starts today as well for those of you that are grinding levels, all that good stuff, trying to get to a level 1000. What's good? Jetski, welcome in. Do we really think DLC 2 trailer about to drop? I think I think intro cutscene is gonna be my guess. I don't know if we'll get a trailer, but we're gonna get like probably a map reveal if I had to bet money, for sure, with like a logo. We'll probably tease Widow's Wine, and then I would say finally intro cutscene. Let's go. Prince, let's go. Just how are we? Fusion, Zane, welcome in. Let's go. Bacon, welcome to Clutch Squad Elite. Bacon, you absolute legend for being the highest tier member. Absolute goat, absolute legend. Bacon man for the 28th month. My buddy is absolutely insane. Bacon, we're gonna be doing some fun stuff for you soon. Like I said, in that includes some game nights. We'll do some. Finally, the long rumored Among Us will be there as well, having some good shit over there with Bacon. I appreciate you. My goat Lane coming in for the 25th month as well at Elite. You two are the goats. You two are undisputed goats of the channel and the Dark Ether. Lane, Bacon, my gents. We'll get some fun stuff going on here. We'll get some fun stuff chilling over here. Appreciate you guys becoming elites. It means the world to me that you guys would even consider that. Like I said, we're trying to funnel people to like pack a light and give us some extra content, but you two are the absolute goats, man. I appreciate both of you very much. I got a special grateful rock for you guys. Grateful for Bacon, Lane, and Khan. Welcome back to Clutch Squad Plus. All three of you guys. Touch the rock. Gotta say something you're grateful for. Grateful for Khan, Lane, and Bacon, Lake and Bane, the OGs, absolute goats. We got hopefully 1 minute here until we start getting some teasers. Appreciate you all funneling in, coming in, getting hyped for DLC 2. Brick got college classes at 1. Probably gonna miss some of the hype here, but that's okay. You can catch up afterwards. Good luck though. Crispy Chip, welcome in. Pigpen, my goat. So hyped for the Vanguard 2 announcement today. Hopefully we see Cortifacts. That'd be crazy. You know it's probably not gonna happen, but the little teaser that we do have does kind of look like Cortifacts. So I'm chilling, man. Mario baseball tourney. It might be. I've got some other news for those of you that are interested in this. I pre-recorded 2 episodes of Minecraft ZC. I started a new world last night and I got 2 episodes recorded. We're working on getting the channel, all the artwork and stuff up and running for that. Don't really know when that's gonna hit, but the episodes are done and recorded, so that'll be fun. That'll be really fun. We'll have a good time with those. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to spoil anything, but the world that we booted up on is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. It's actually kind of nutty. All right, hold on. We have a whole teaser here. So it is 3 minutes. We have an intro cutscene of 3 minutes. Not even an intro cutscene, but this is a full video. All right, let's go ahead and display capture this. And we'll do this right here. So we have a full trailer breakdown here. It's a full ass trailer. Let me go ahead and mute this while we're at it. All right, here we go. Full trailer here. We're lit. And then we'll put this bad boy up here. All right, cool. Let's go. Let's get the headphones on, guys. Let's go. Posted an Avenged Sevenfold 2. Just a music video. It's a music video. It's not an intro. It's just a music video. It was just for Ashes of the Damned and for... Okay, so it's like all right, hold on. It's like a director's cut. It's a director's cut. My fault. You don't gotta be, hey, decor. Wake up. I'm gonna be a dick. My bad. Sorry, I'm hyped over here. Just boot it up. All right, so this is gonna be copyright for sure, so Maybe we just turn this down. All right, so it's a music video for the first map, rip. Although they just tweeted too. They have a whole blog. Maybe we should do the blog first. Let's do the blog first. This is really just a music video. Let's just do the blog first. So give me a second. They just tweeted out a link to a zombies blog at the same time. So there's really nothing there. They said, coming at Season 2 launch, we have Mars Survival, Cursed Survival on 4 maps, Starting Room as a permanent mode, and the Sturmwolf and the Hawker HQ in the Mystery Box in Cursed. Here is the full 115-day blog. Happy 115 day. Let's go. Let's get after it here. It's that time of year. It's that time of the year again, or 115 day to zombies fans who have been around the block once or twice, few times now. But today's an extra special one for us. We got some news to share with us, plus some highlights for the community. Nice. Our commitment to content. We've been dedicated to a consistent schedule of content for BO7 from the start, and Zombies is no exception. Astromalorum is the first of 5 round-based maps we're planning throughout the post-launch season. So right there, confirmation we are getting 5 DLC maps. Jeff, I'm about to text his ass right now. Con, I missed a $5 holler from Con. Treats for Tut. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Tut's chilling in the closet right now, laying down. But we will absolutely be giving him some treats for Tut. Let's go. Okay, I just texted Jeff. Let's go. He was giving me some shit on the podcast the other day, being like, oh, there's not going to be 5 DLC maps. I can see it only being 4. We got 4 last year. Well, guess what? Now we got 5 this year. Official confirmation we're getting 5. They are not going to be scrapping DLC. They're doubling down and confirming in the blog Zombies is not getting a budget cut this year. Love that. Great way to start 115 day here. Players are spending around 40% of their time in survival these days. We're excited to continue delivering new survival experiences for everyone between our... So 40% of the player base is really playing survival. That's nuts. For everyone between our larger round-based map releases. 2 months into the game's launch, we're proud to deliver 2 round-based maps and 3 survival maps as well. Let's talk about what's coming in Season 2. So we have a Season 2 launch preview. Astromalorum presented the team with the opportunity to deliver one of the most unique zombie boss arenas yet. A temple on the surface of Mars itself. We know it's Shangri-La. What better setting for our next survival map? Let's go. So they confirm Mars Survival. That's going to be so sick. I'm very excited for Mars Survival. Just because, I mean, you guys know me. I'm a big Shangri-La fan. I hope this plays well. Obviously, as we continue to read on here, we might get some better information about what's coming on here. You might have also noticed the Season 1 weapons in the mystery box lately. Watch for the Sturmwolf and the Hawker sniper rifle to make their way into the box on all maps, starting with Season 2, along with future weapons. Let's go. Grab some of your friends to fight alongside. Spin the mystery box for a chance at the LGM1 Wonder Weapon, and take a brief break from being pushed around by Oscar for a change. So it's kind of funny that they're like indirectly being like, hey, stop crying about Oscar in the survival maps. I'm assuming they might just have like a mimic or something for the special enemy on this map, which is nice. So we won't actually have an elite. It's probably the first map without an elite on it in terms of survival maps. In addition to Mars Survival, highly requested experience to every existing and future survival map at the start of the season. Cursed Survival will be a new permanent addition to Black Ops 7 Zombies, allowing players to take on every survival map using the BO3 inspired point system, limited HUD. Okay, we know about Cursed. We know this has been a top request from fans of Cursed since the mode was unlocked shortly after launch. The team is excited to be bringing it to the game. Cursed Survival will support 4 maps at launch: Farm, Exit 115, Cosmodrome, and Mars, with more coming in future as they're released. Reach round 100 on a given Cursed Survival, and you'll earn a huge XP bonus, more gobblegums, and a new relic-based cosmetic item. Nice. Ever want a golden spork to hang on to your weapon? Now you can't. Oh, dude, that's sick. Let's go. Let's fucking go. No way they're giving us a skin of the golden spork. If I'm reading that correctly, that's actually really dope. We're also bringing the fan favorite starting room zombies mode to BO7 now, with permanent fixture starting with Season 2. Oh my god, no way they're bringing that back. They got to be doing grief then. If they're bringing that back, I feel like we're gonna be getting grief at some point this year. Dude, I can't believe they doubled down on content. Saying we're getting 5 DLC maps and then basically being like, yeah, we're giving you 2 survival maps this season is just love it. No breaks. No breaks. All gas, guys. No breaks. Thankfully, we don't have any budget cuts coming. Okay, story continues in Season 2 Reloaded. All right, so we won't be getting a new map until Season 2 Reloaded. After the events of the end of Astromalorum, the crew finds themselves transported out of time by the Warden mere seconds after freeing Caltheris from her bonds. Find out what happens next in our upcoming round-based zombies map in Season 2 Reloaded. I'm going to text Jeff back. Hold on. Nice. Nice. Okay, we'll have more to share as we get closer to mid-season, including the map's full intro cutscene and a few juicy tidbits here and there leading up to the launch of the map. All right, so this is the image they've shown like 2 or 3 times now. Oh no, this is the second time. So we've got Fluffy here, or maybe not Fluffy. That could be the one from the Dark Ether. We've got, I don't even know who these two could possibly be. And then it's kind of reiterated down here, carved into the ground. It looks like it's the same photo with the house. So this is interesting if this is going to be Sam or some entity, and then this is going to be the house with Monty in it. Would be sick. Would be sick. Would be sick. Okay, moving on. Keep an eye out for next week's Dev Talk featuring Zombies design director Kevin Drew with some additional details on Season 2's launch, as well as answers to a few of the community questions we've seen out there online. LGM1 buff now. LGM1 buff now. LGM1 buff now. Well, Season 2 maybe, I guess. Look at the 9-second video above. It's a teaser. All right, let me take a look. Let me take a look. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, we gotta slow this down. We gotta slow this down. Okay, so we've got the warden sitting with his skulls on that throne. This seems to be the middle of the image that we got a couple of weeks ago when they originally teased the image, so that's sick. So this will be probably the boss fight arena. Maybe we'll even be fighting the warden this map. I know we still have obviously 2 maps to go, but that would be pretty sick. Quick flash there. Dark Ether entity, potentially Jensen. There's the house. This would be interesting if this was Ava Jensen and the entity over here. Oh yeah, here we go. Shadow Smith right here. We got some monsters. There's actually multiple wardens. Who knows? You guys are saying Ava Jensen and the entity. Maybe honestly. See there, it flashes there, it goes away, and that's it. Just a quick little teaser. Nothing crazy there, but this is pretty interesting. I mean, obviously nothing like insane where we're like, oh, this is, you know, revealing the location of the next map and there's so much going on here, but this is definitely interesting. They're trying to stay away from teasing the map a ton, it seems like, so who knows what we're actually getting. What else do we got here? Okay, so nice, interesting cutscene. Or a little teaser. Everyone's speculating it's going to be Jensen and the entity. What do we think? We sure on that? Are we confirmed on that? 100%. One of the kids' drawings are done by alternate Sam. That would be interesting. That'd be very interesting, Kick Patowski. You called it, and it seems to be true. This map will show the story of the skulls and the warden. Noah called it. I think it was in the comment section of the last PAP episode. So you, my friend, get I don't know what you get. What does Noah get? Noah, I'll give you. I see your future tendencies. I see your psychic abilities, and I raise you 1 Black Ops 7 coaster, bro. Be sending one of these to you, 100%. Let's go. Season 2 reloaded for the new map is a bit of an but you have a 5 DLC maps is very nice. It does suck that we're not getting a map at the start of Season 2, which is really tough, but at the same time, I'm not going to be like too pressed because they just doubled down on the content plans for this year. We're getting spawn room LTM, or we're getting spawn room permanent modes. We're getting 2 new survival maps. Of course, one being Mars. That one's highly anticipated. We really do want that. I'm excited for Mars survival. That'll be fun. I'm not again disappointed that we're not getting it, but with 4 more DLC maps coming from Season 2 Reloaded and on, it seems like there might not be a season without a map. Now that I'm thinking about it, you guys can correct me if you're wrong. Do you guys think we're do you think that sounds about right to you? I think that last year having the 1 season be grief only really killed the mode a lot more than it was already down bad, I think, after the tomb, but I think that having the 1 season of grief really kind of costed the mode. However, it seems like they might be spacing that out and pushing this map back to basically have not 1 season have nothing going on. We're getting 3 after that. No, they confirmed up at the top of the blog that there's going to be 5 total DLC maps. So it'll be 4 more. Ash's spawn room is literally just going to be Reckoning parking lot. So parking lot survival. Yeah, I guess you're not wrong there. It'll be, honestly, Astra Valorum spawn room would be pretty tough, but that'll be fun. It's fair to assume Ava and the entity are the twin announcers after the completion of the Easter eggs. One of the drawings of the girls is blonde, just like Ava. Speculation, but I think there's a lot to it. I agree. I think that could be the plot twist that Kevin was talking about that people weren't going to see, is that it's actually Jensen here, which would make a lot of sense. So that'll be interesting to see how that develops. They're trying not to have the super summer long low like we had last year, and I'm okay with that. Again, it does honestly. It's not, you know, like I would really obviously want a new map at the start of next season in like 2-3 weeks, because who doesn't want more content? But, and again, you know me, I'm not afraid to get down and dirty and call out the things I don't like. We just did that with the Wonder Up, and we just did that with the no real changes to Astra Malorum on the podcast. You guys watched the last episode, but I think this is actually a smart play from them. Again, you know, them having this be season 2 reloaded, obviously there's going to be some blowback there where people are upset, but if you do look right up here, where is it? Here we go. Look again, our commitment to content. They're basically doubling down right here and being like, don't worry, guys. There's not going to be a lack of content. There's not going to be budget cuts that are being swept across the game, at least not for zombies. They're still committed to delivering us right here. It says they're proud to have delivered 2 round-based maps at launch. Actually, where was that? Here we go. Astra Malorum is the first of 5 round-based zombies maps we're planning throughout the post-launch season. So there you go. There you go. Right there, they confirm it. And I mean, with 2 survival maps of season 2, plus obviously they're doing the spawn room LTM. I could see Grief coming back at some point. I think this is going to be a jam-packed year, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it for now. We'll see how the seasons go on. We'll see in future seasons, but you know, we'll see. But I'm not like pressing the nuke button, pressing the panic button. It's so over. We're so done. We're so cooked. But I'm excited for this. All right, cursed by the numbers. It's been awesome to watch the community hunt for relics across both our current round-based maps, with half of them still undiscovered on Astra Malorum. In fact, the community was pretty stumped on the 9th relic for Ashes of the Damned just a couple of days ago. Did they leak that? Did they like maybe, is this like predictive programming? When was this blog written? Because I just got found yesterday. Interesting. We were going to drop a hint and say you were all chomping at the bit to find out the last relic, but you guys came through in the end. There, 3 to go. Awesome. Cool. In the meantime, we went into digging into the data for some curse stats for you guys. This is actually good stuff. This is what I want. The next podcast episode, unfortunately, it won't be. There won't be a 115 special tonight as planned, and the podcast will be delayed a day next week. Jeff's wife's grandma unfortunately passed away yesterday, so he's not going to be able to get to the setup for any sort of recordings over the next few days. He's going to be with his family, so maybe I can just do like a solo episode, or we might just wait till Monday. But this is stuff that I really like to talk to Jeff about, because him and I aren't like super high on curse, but it would be interesting to see what these numbers look like here in terms of like this is a great blog post to really break down and discuss in the podcast. So unfortunately, like I said, probably not anything special tonight. I don't think he's going to be around. Potential there, but again, I don't hold your breath, guys. And then the pod probably, instead of dropping on Monday next week, would be on Tuesday morning. Just again, please bear with us. I know we just kind of overhauled everything, and we promised content. We will deliver on the content, but just a lot of IRL stuff going on right now that's we just can't, is out of our control. And obviously I'd rather have him go be with his wife and his family than gapping about zombies for an hour and a half. It's serious, but it's not that serious, you know. Okay, so anyways, with half of we read that. In the meantime, went to digging some stats. 33% of zombies players have tried cursed at least once. Not exactly rookie numbers, people. I mean, that's fair. They're probably fucking looking right at me with a gun being like, shut up about no one's playing cursed. Although I want the numbers today. I want to see how many people are playing right this second. Anyways, perhaps surprisingly to some, 41% of all cursed matches are being played at tier 3 difficulty. Okay, so this is for the people that are actually really into cursed. Again, I'd like to see the overall numbers. I'm not saying it's bad, but I think it's actually really cool that the people that are playing cursed are basically playing in tier 3 to get your golden armor, to get your legendary rare or ultra rarity, and your PAP 4. The current top 3 most used relics are Teddy Bear, which is round transition shorter, Lawyer's Pen, which is mimic proc superior. I can't believe people are using the Lawyer's Pen. That couldn't be me. Not to like put a downer on the mode or be like, oh, this is terrible. I wouldn't be using it. Power-up spawns disabled. This one's fair, especially with Gobble Gums. And if you played last year, you've got a lot of power-ups to be able to spawn in, like instant kill, double points, all that good stuff. But yeah, Lawyer's Pen, Mimic Prop Superior. I can't believe this is in the top 3 most used relics. Anyways, future fixes. Oh my god, please tell me there's something in here with Astra Malorum. Please tell me there's something in here with Astra Malorum. Please, please, please. We're tracking some recent issues with a handful of augments that worked previously but are temporarily acting strangely, or just plain stopped working altogether. It's taken longer than we'd like to identify the sources of some of these problems and give them fixed up, but the team's on it, and they've recently knocked out some of the worst offenders. When it comes to quality of life, fixing these issues continue to be a priority for the team, and we've also got a handful of other items planned for the near future. Here's a few. Wonder Weapon buff on Astra Malorum. Please, please. In Season 2, picking up a full power will reduce the cost of your next field upgrade charge, but not below the starting cost. Much love to our high round players who feel this the most. Okay, that's actually pretty sick. We've heard the requests for separate toggles for medals notifications in the interface setting. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, this one is like something I haven't actually commented on. Last year, we had the ability to turn down the sliders. So if you wanted to not see the medals, but still see your level up, your attachments come through on your weapons, your camo progress, all that stuff, you could. That's been separated this year where you couldn't do this, but I really like this one. This is a great one, Trey. This is a great quality of life update. Also targeting a later update, a new UI setting to toggle the loot pickup widget feed for folks who don't necessarily want to see the info for things they're picking. That's huge, okay? Because my biggest nitpick gripe with not only this game, but Black Ops 6 has been just the amount of shit that's on your screen when you're running through picking different things up. That's actually, that's awesome, because now, like, that stuff is still going to be down on the ground. You're still going to see the grenades, the turrets, all the stuff on the floor, but it's not going to be, like, popping up in your face, highlighted. That's a really, really, really good update that's going to make the gameplay and just feel a little more classic without stuff being all over your screen all the time. Those are two huge quality of life updates that are going to get I promise you right now, they're going to get overlooked to time, and people aren't really going to be as hyped about that because they're smaller, tiny little updates, but those are fucking fantastic. All three of those are fantastic, especially with the one having to, the medals notifications. Like, that's kind of a gimme. I feel like that should have been in from the start. But I'm happy to get it back, not complaining at all. I know there's probably, conflicting issues and things like that. I don't know. But the second one is actually what I didn't think that they were going to make. That is a huge change that I haven't seen anybody talk about. Myself, I just haven't brought it up at all. Nobody, I think, has really brought that up, but that's fantastic. Thank you guys. That's awesome. Great change. Okay, we've got magic. This is the stuff about old Tessie, all that good stuff. What the hell is Dead Ops? All right, Dead Ops 4 community guides. Nice. First up. Oh, no way, they're shouting out Rambo. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, so the Maz and Rambo, those are like the two best Dead Ops players, I think. Of course, we're celebrating all aspects of BO7 Zombies today. We've got a special shout out to Dead Ops 4 Arcade, especially two gems we've done who have gone absolutely above and beyond the Dead Ops Arcade community since the early days. First up, the Moz Project and Rambo. Like I said, those guys are like the goats of Dead Ops Arcade. Rambo has carried so many people, myself included, through different variations of Dead Ops. I love that they shouted those guys out there. Definitely go check out both of their channels. We've also got a Dead Ops 4 guide there and our community creations showcase. So here we go. I actually want to go through these and see what the community's cooked up here and what Treyarch has chosen to highlight. Oh, Maz is Rambo? Dude, I'm stupid. I only know okay, Israel, my bad. I only know Rambo from Rambo. Like, I met him through DK and he's in my friends list as Rambo. I didn't know those were the same things. I didn't even know what the Maz Project is, but awesome. Okay, so community creations showcase. Let's get moving here. We have just bright underscore Dawes. You've been witness to miracles and calamities. So this is a nice little Richtofen edit. It's pretty sick. I like this. I like the three different versions of Richtofen. Dope right there. This is pretty cool. Liberty Falls Church right here. Stuff. That's a nice one there. Population well less than yesterday. Like that one a lot. Forward Comrades. That one's pretty sick. Cool little sticker one right here. Made this one. Little teddy bear. Mr. Peaks crossover. Rambo the Goat Sniper, actually. So yeah, Andrew, right now, the only thing they've released in the blog post is the 8-second video. I wouldn't be surprised if at 1 o'clock they gave us like the name of the map and the logo. That might be it for today. But again, with it coming at Season 2 Reloaded, it's going to be a little bit later than we all expected. However, I'm definitely in it, man. I'm definitely in it to win it. Again, it does suck that we're not getting content in the next 2-3 weeks that's on the scale of a new round-based map. But at the same time, getting confirmation that we're getting 5 DLC maps 100% and that they're committed to giving us the 2 survival maps a season model and keep the content rolling all year. This is definitely going to, if they continue on that and they stick to their word, this is 100% going to be the most content we've ever received across a zombies game. So, despite the state of Call of Duty, despite the state of whatever might be coming, this is overall a win for the zombies community. I think that this just doubles down on the fact that I think zombies is really carrying this game. Multiplayer is a great multiplayer experience. I had fun on Endgame. I really like the Blackouts coming to Warzone. I do like Haven's Hollow. All around, this is the most jam-packed year for content in COD, but I'm glad that, again, that they're just confirming that we're not going to get a BO4 situation here with our content. So overall, big dubs. Another one here of Weaver. That's pretty cool. This is a sick one too. James Turner with the jug tattoo on the quad. Definitely love that. Twiggy. I need these, dude. I know the guy that makes these. I need him to. I'll pay, dude. I'll pay for these. I'll pay for all of these. This is an absolutely sick addition here. This is also a teaser for what's to come with Widow's Wine. This is a teaser right here. They won't say it, but nice U2's collection. This is pretty sick. I need to definitely get on my U2 grind here. Get a few more of them. A little more artwork. Janus Towers artwork. Jazz isn't part of the collection, but he made an exception. I like the cat being in there. Shutter Paw. I know Shutter's cool. Shutter's cool. Shutter's a good dude. And then we've got another one here. And then Quad Feed Weekend. Got double gums, level, weapon, and battle pass XP. Take care. Go squash some zombies' heads. We'll see you online. Love Treyarch. Honestly, again, no insanity in terms of like, okay, we're dropping the new map in 2 weeks or whatever, but I mean, we're getting Cursed Survival, we're getting 2 cursed maps, one being Mars. That's pretty sick. Spawn Room is no longer an LTM. It's going to be a game mode within zombies. So all around, like, nothing crazy, no crazy revelations in terms of like gameplay. Who knows? I still think at 1 o'clock we get like a map name or another shot of the map. I don't think this is the only teaser we're going to get today. I think in 30 minutes, if I had to put money down, that we're going to get something else that's just outside of this quick little teaser here. Maybe another shot of the Warden on his throne, or like the map. I think the map name and logo is 100% going to be coming at 1 o'clock. Again, that's just my personal speculation. That's just me. Anyways, when is Reloaded? March? Like, if I had to guess, I'd say Reloaded would probably be like end of February, early March. Yeah, if I had to put a date down there, which definitely is a long time. But again, we're being fed with content here at the start of season 2. And confirmation of their commitment to content here, doubling down, saying nothing's being scrapped. We got 5 DLC maps coming on the way is like best case scenario news today, in my opinion. Mars is going to be my number 1 survival map, right? Yeah, absolutely 100%. Mars will be my number 1. I think that maybe we could try for the highest round possible that we can get to on Mars survival. I think that'll be our start of season 2 content right there, is like how far can we go on Mars. Hopefully by then, and I know they didn't confirm it here, but hopefully by then they buff the LGM1, because like Mars survival is going to be one of the hardest maps, survival maps just in general, if they don't buff it, because there's not going to be a way to like jump off the wall and shoot down because of the zero gravity with the launcher and the PhD strat. So that'll be interesting to see if they do eventually buff the LGM1 before or with season 2 to make it better. What's the second survival map? I think they said it's been rumored that it's Ashwood and Mars, I think, are the 2 rumored survival maps coming next season. I don't think they confirmed Ashwood today. They said there was going to be another one. But I think Ashwood's the one that's in the code for the map right now. Andrew, I think you gotta give Astra some more burn time. The first time I played through it, it was not fun for me, but the more I played Astra, the more I liked it. Why not part of the blog though? I think it kind of keeps the hype going a little bit. Like, they just tweeted again. What is this? Oh, it's IRL Tessie. Okay. They just confirmed that there wasn't going to be another map with Tessie. Oh no, it's just in Treyarch. Okay, never mind. All right. The next map is coming in season 2 Reloaded. Yeah, season 2 Reloaded. OG stays the LTM on Mars will be easily the hardest, the easiest high round ever. If the OG stays on the whole time, like the LTM, I'm confused. Astra's great. I love Astra personally. A little biased, but a little biased. Did I see the nuke in the intro, bro? It's real. I didn't. No. Hold on. Let me look at the teaser here. Was that what was happening like here? I don't know. Maybe it was in the half second there. Let me check on Twitter. I bet you guys probably tweeted it out. I don't see the nuke anywhere. but not bad. I don't think it's, here's the thing, again, with it being like a quote-unquote Alpha Omega remake, I don't think it's gonna be, oh, John tweeted it. It's in the drawing. Okay, hold on. Let's pull up his Twitter. Oh, right there. Right here. Yeah, that does kind of look like the Alpha Omega nuke, huh? Like I've said, I think it's definitely going to be Alpha Omega. But I think it'll be a little bit more than just, I think it'll be a little bit more than just it being the bunker underneath the Nuketown, if I had to guess. I think that area near the Warden that they've been teasing in the last screenshot and what we got today is probably going to be the boss fight arena. But yeah. Yeah, did they reconfirm that all cutscenes will be high quality? I don't think that anyone's reconfirmed high quality. But if I had to guess, I think, again, doubling down on the content, I think it's fine. I think these cutscenes have probably been done for a while, too. Has that one COD leaker ever been wrong? A couple of times, yeah. A couple of times. Yeah, no shade, but a couple of times, yeah. Pretty sure the clip is the Warden chilling on his throne. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that throne area is going to be the boss fight. I don't think that that's going to be attached directly to the map. I think that's somewhere you teleport for the boss fight. I don't think we'll fight the Warden, though. I think it's too early. Could you imagine if we take out the Warden here and then we're going up against the entity for the last few maps? That'd be an insane plot twist if we just kill off the Warden and then Monty pops up and he's like, yeah, this is actually all am doing. Would be nuts. You only know him from the BO7 leaks, which have all been right so far. For zombies, well, even though some of the zombies leaks haven't necessarily, plans have been changed a few times. The Warden's aura farming in that trailer, you're not wrong, Owen. All we need to do is fight the Warden with some golden apples and netherite armor. It's kind of where we're at, right? All right, like I said, I think we got another half hour. I would be shocked. Hold on, somebody just followed me called Zombies Chronicle. I got a notification for this too. I don't usually get notifications from Twitter. But Twitter decided to randomly push me Zombies Chronicles 2 for Black Ops 7. This could just be some random account. I'm interested in the timing for this. I'm gonna DM and say real. That would be insane if they just made... It's gotta be a troll. This account was just made today. This has gotta be a troll. There's no way that this is like... Hold on. I just refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe this is real. Join today, basically. ZC2 for BO7, Zombies Chronicles 2, is following me, Detonated, Charlie Intel, Perka, Zone, Expert, Dalek, Noah, Donuts, Milo, COD updates, CM, Activision, Treyarch, and Call of Duty. Oh no, he said Fanicon. I was gonna say, I was like, bro, there's no way. I was like, there's no way. What are the odds? I don't know why I felt like that was kind of real for a second there, but maybe it's manifesting. Maybe it's manifesting. Maybe we're manifesting here. That'd have been crazy. Still on code for the Chaos Maps remake in this game? Maybe. Can the Avogadro come back? That would be a pretty solid... I think it's either the Avogadro or Brutus for the next map, and my reasoning for Brutus is because they had him as the Vault Edition operator along with Klaus from last year. And we never really saw Brutus at all. But we saw Klaus and Ashes of the Dam, so my guess is that Brutus is going to be one of the main big bads over here in terms of the elite enemy on the next map. All right, well, while we're here, I still think we're going to get something in about 30 minutes. So let's go ahead. I watch this without the audio just to see what this looks like. Because I know it's copyrighted, but I'm glad they're bringing these types of videos back because it's been a long time since we got like a director's cut type of animated video here for zombies. You know, I don't think we got one of these all of last year, and I don't think we've gotten one since probably BO4. I don't think Cold War got one of these either. So this is really, like I said, the budget here, it seems like they're all in this year on zombies. So I'm happy for it, you know, and a lot of these are probably just reused screenshots from the trailers that have already come out, or, you know, you can see some of the intro cutscenes being used here, but we got some custom shots there, Caltheris, which was nice. I'm just glad that they're doing stuff like this again, you know, because I think that part of what made BO3 so special was the director's cut shots with like little storyline images here and there, little teasers. Got a good little Uber Klaus. Same with BO4. Even like the memories trailers that they did for Primus back in BO3, like that stuff just built the lore so in depth. And I hope we get some of those towards the end of this game for the original crew. And even honestly, the Terminus crew too. It'd be sick to kind of get like a 30-second, 45-second, maybe a minute memories cutscene with those guys too. Would be pretty sick. But I'm glad they're doing stuff like this. They definitely, especially this game, has so much personality with the Dark Ether and the maps that they've released so far. Like, they definitely need to keep doing stuff like this in terms of the videos. Quad feed is now apparently live. Okay. I think we just... I still think something's going to happen in like 30 minutes, so I'm going to boot up one of the maps and level up my prestiged Sturmwolf a little bit, because it's... Fuck, did I tell you guys, if you haven't tried it in Warzone yet, it's gas. It's up there with one of the best weapons you can use in Warzone right now. It's like, this is interesting. This kind of stuff right here. Obviously don't have the music, but here's another shot. Like, this is what they needed, dude. This stuff right here is exactly what they needed. This is what Zombies has been missing in terms of their marketing for a while now. It's just cool, edited cutscenes to music like this.
Your service to the overlords is appreciated.
Let's go! Dead King coming in with the 5-ball. Day 108. Day 108. My God.
Emoji. Hope everyone is well.
Chilling, man. Chilling. Hope you're doing well as well. Today is what? Thursday? Today's Thursday. Hopefully you're having a good Thursday. It's almost the weekend time. Almost time to grind some double XP and some levels. Some levels, boys. Debate on what? Debate on what, sir? How long is the quad feed for? I think until Monday. I think it's just the weekend. Quad feed weekend. Should be like 5 days. The LTM is for... Oh, what, the spawn room? Or the... Oh, yeah, the XP. You're talking about the... No, you're talking about Fallout. I'm so stupid. When's the new event? I think the event drops in 30 minutes too. Why do I think there's something going to happen in 30 minutes? 1 p.m. is usually the marketing time that they do. And I'm not saying it's going to be like a full... It's not going to be a trailer. I can actually confirm to you it's not going to be a trailer or an intro cutscene. They already said that in the blog post. But I think we get the map name reveal at 1 o'clock. Because 1 o'clock is usually the time that they market all of their stuff. Like, I'm surprised this blog post and everything dropped at noon. I thought we were going to get some things, but I wasn't expecting them to do... That's a sick shot of Caltheris right there with Richtofen. That was actually really dope. I wasn't expecting them to go this hard at noon, so I'm still thinking in 25 minutes we get like a map name with the logo. Would be my guess personally. Could be wrong, but that's just where I'm sitting. That's just where I'm sitting. So while we're here, that's the webcam border. We don't want to get rid of that. We'll get rid of the display capture so we're not double recording the same screen. Beautiful. Just prestige yesterday. We'll be finishing out an infestation. Hell yeah. Praying for a map name. I think we get it. I think we get it. Dev Talk at 1? I don't think so. The Tomb 2. I think even if it was on the same like functionality as the Tomb, I think they just do it way better in this game. Is Astra Liberty Falls in space minus the Easter egg and boss fight? Well, see, now it's like that's getting dangerous. That's like being like, is Horizon Drac basically Origins just changing the setting? So I would say no. I think it's better. One, it's way better than Liberty Falls. Two, I think doing the Easter egg to get you to another section of the map and the boss fight just takes over. Let's also get into this. Like I said, I want to level up the storm. Is it double XP? They said it was live. Here it is in 22 minutes. I'm gonna restart the game because Detonated tweeted that it was gonna be a lot, or that it was live now. You can't do that. No, that's not. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean I can't do that? I can't say that it's not. I mean, that's to me, that argument is literally just saying that we're looking at Der Eisendrache just being Origins in a castle with a rocket in a different area of the map. Is the giant Liberty Falls in Germany? Is the giant Liberty Falls in Germany? Yeah, I would have to agree. That's the same logic there as well. Am I the only one who's severely disappointed with Astra? Ashes and S tier though. I like Ashes. Dude. It's a different or an Astra. It's a very different type of map. It's not on the same scale as something crazy like that. But I mean, the fact that we're getting 5 DLC maps, gotta love it. Also, I think the setting of Astra is better than Ashes. I don't think Astra is better than Ashes of the Dam, but I think the setting is much better. DLC 2 is going to be another massive disappointment. Also, it's sad that they took 1.5 months for a teaser for DLC 2 and make us wait Season 2 like 20 days or so for it. A lot going on there. I think that they're doing it. I think they're pushing it to Reloaded so that there's not a 3-month gap in content like there was between Reckoning and...
Welcome to the party.
We'll see. Have to remove 3 steps from the Ashes Easter egg, and it would be a great map. Disagree there as well. I think the Easter egg is totally fine. Side Easter eggs in this game disappointed you too, considering how strong we started with Terminus side Easter egg. I actually totally agree with that. That's the one thing I've been disappointed with this year is the lack of side Easter eggs. They haven't been good. Chad, my goat, I gotta talk to you. I heard you had a conversation with Jeff. I'll be messaging you after this stream. We'll have some time to plot and talk. Isn't that Shake, what's up? Isn't that still a 2 or 3 month gap between Astra and Season 2 Reloaded? I guess that's what, 2 months? If it's gonna be at the start of March, that is pretty close to that. Is a 2 month gap right there. But I think the gap between Reckoning and Shattered Veil was like, that was Season 3 launch and Season 5 launch, so that's basically 3 months. I don't think it's gonna be as bad. I don't think it's as bad as last year. Last year, the gap between Veil and Reckoning was bad. That was real bad. And then another 3 months before Ashes of the Damned. Guessing Season 2 Reloaded will be the end of February. Zombie, I think it's yeah, I think we're kind of in the same boat here. Let's see. We have, how much longer is this season? Check the battle pass. So we have 20 days left now. So let's see, 7, 14, I feel like the 4th, I guess, of February. And then let's say that season was like 45, 50 days long. Yeah, I'd say like February 26th. Which is definitely still a ways away, but in reality, that's only like, what, 5 weeks, 6 weeks? Not too bad. Like back in the day, the 3 month gaps didn't seem so bad. Nowadays it seems forever. Dude, I was having a conversation with Jeff about this on the pod the other day. I think part of the reason why it just feels so much longer nowadays is because we basically are. Wait, why did this not change? We're basically in a world where there's an update every week, right? Like, I don't think did the weekly challenges go live today? Let me see. Yeah, what's the... Oh, it's an attachment. What is the fucking... Oh, the Ballista's probably part of the Fallout event coming in 17 minutes. Yeah, back in the day, I remember... I feel like it took much longer. It felt like the gaps weren't as bad because we weren't used to the live service model of something coming out every week, right? Or the seasons model. It was basically just like, hey, we know that this is what's going to be the case. Whereas back, like nowadays, it's like, oh, every single week we get something new, you know? So it's interesting to see the changes between them. I think there was less expectations back then too. Like we knew we were going to get like new maps and stuff, but you know. What's annoying is they're giving us boring LTMs and zombies. But see, that's where Sniper, I think, where people are saying is we're truly spoiled now, because that is kind of the case, man. Like they've given us so much this year in terms of filler content to like fill the gaps between major maps. I mean, we're gonna have, by the time DLC 2 rolls around, we're gonna have 5 survival maps, because I think, well, maybe one of them will go live. We'll have 4. There's 3 now, and then we'll have Mars at the start. So yeah, dude, I think it's so hard to, you know, keep the retention going and stuff during the year. I don't know. Back then it was a lot different. Nowadays, I feel like everybody wants everything in the moment right away. I think the only way that they could get away with doing a DLC at the start of every season for all 6 seasons would be if you had those 6 DLC maps. Of course, there's only 5, but yeah. Back then, video games were far less competitive in marketing. If your game doesn't drop big content every week, it loses a ton of players. Yeah, if you don't have anything to kind of like keep the players hooked in the modern era when you're competing with games like FORTNITE. Like, you look at Battlefield, for example. Battlefield started out really good. Everyone was hyped for it, but they only drop content once every 60, 70 days. That's not going to be enough to hold, especially hardcore players' retention that play a couple hours a day. You can get through most of the content and that stuff very quickly, especially when it comes over to COD and zombies in particular, because our hardcore fandom. Let's tell Tim, how'd you feeling about picked up a nuke on round 3 and it was a wrap, dude. The same thing. I lost all my perks. I didn't even notice I lost my perks, and I was like, dude, what happened here? What happened here? Do you think this is if you think that this drought is bad, Battlefix just delayed its 2nd season by like a month, and the 1st season already had 2 pretty bad maps. The one thing I will say, again, the negativity surrounding COD this year has definitely been at an all-time high, just in terms of the overall game, not necessarily zombies. I think zombies is actually in a really, really good state right now. But the negativity surrounding COD, it's genuinely kind of funny to me, because we're actually getting like filled to the brim content-wise across all modes. I'm like just stepping outside the zombies niche right here. I'm gonna throw. I'm not gonna throw double weapon XP on right now. But COD, especially for BO7, it seems like that they've really tried to find a way to give us something to do every single week, which hasn't necessarily been the case for the majority of CODs. What's up, Nuke? What's up? For you personally, 3 survival maps pulled from Ashes is way too many. You would rather play Astra 9 out of 10 times. I kind of agree with you, Mystic. I like flip-flopping back and forth. Like Astra is, I'd say, a step above a survival map. Like, this is like a step above Ascension in terms of like the nah, I'd say it's pretty comparable to Ascension. The Easter egg's a lot more going on with the Easter egg than Ascension, but I'd say that this is a slight step up. So, but if I really want to just like hop on and level a gun just to like get it done as quickly as possible, I'm going to Zaire Cosmodrome or Farm or whatever, all that good stuff. Quinn, what's good? Good to see you, man. Last time I seen you were just hitting 100 viewers. Can't believe how far I've come. Hope me and Joe's are doing well. Oof. Oof. Puff. Nah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Harley. Much love. I'm glad you popped back in here. Things are good, man. Things are good in life. Life is so much fun. So much fun. Have to wait 1 minute before you close and open the chat. Well, I'm confused now. Oh, subscriber only mode. I see. I see. I get that Fortnite has live service model, but zombies isn't needed, especially wasting time making game modes that aren't even going to be in the game in a month. I do think that there's something to be said that LTMs should be a little bit longer, but I can't imagine that a lot of those aren't necessarily that time consuming to put together. If I had to guess, starting room around 100 at some point soon, for sure. How do I feel about the final relic and ashes being discovered? I thought the relic was pretty cool. I can't believe it took people that long to figure it out. Not that I would have tested that out personally, but that wasn't as crazy as like, oh, you have to run on, like, jump off a map, do a 360 dive, and flop into a corner, you know? Who knows? Remember when we were begging for survival maps during Cold War? Dude, that's the funny thing, too, is like, now people are like, oh, you know, we don't need more survival maps, all that stuff. What's crazy to me is even last year, people were like, dude, they should just do survival maps or cut out areas of tournament or whatever for this exact situation. And even, like you mentioned, Cold War, the big one was, hey, why don't they just square off Nocturne and Toten in D Machine and give us that, right? And I totally was right there pounding the table. I actually made a video last year asking for Nuketown Survival, because I was like, dude, it would be so much better than these LTMs that go away after 3-4 weeks and just are completely useless after a certain point. Now, again, I think that best of both worlds is getting survival and LTMs, which we're getting now. But like, unless they just got like triple the budget, there's never going to be custom survival maps that aren't attached to any map. They're just there because they can be, and they're low dev time and low cost. Is there a map reveal coming today? My guess is in 15 minutes. We'll see them tweet something, whether it's a map name or a logo. If I had to guess, usually 1 p.m. is the general marketing time for them when it comes to that type of stuff. But if not, then... There's a good amount of LTMs and crossover base, which means they're 8 specific late because of the contract. Yeah, because of the contracts, the money. Choose 50 CAD on Xbox. Too much. Need to lock in here. I don't want to... This is not the easiest lockdown to do, especially if you're not really too set up. Everyone was begging for Ruka Bunker Survival too. Dude, I know. It's funny how we ask for things and then we get them 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, and it's not enough. It's always been that way. Warzone patch notes just dropped. I'm gonna have to give those a peek. Give me the spark notes. Did they nerf my goat Sturmwolf? I'd assume they have to, dude. That thing was busted. Didn't have the damage of an AR, but it was a quick kill up close. Enjoyed survival maps as a filler. They definitely feel better LTM. Shake, I'm totally right there with you. I only play the LTMs to complete them. I don't go back in and play an LTM just for fun after it's done. No matter what it is over the even if it was like the Christmas ones or the holiday ones over the past 2 years, I just don't. Not that they're bad, not that I don't have fun on them, but I just don't ever see myself doing that. But with the survival maps, they're actually very useful for when a new map, like the new weapon drops. So when they drop this ballista in a few minutes, we're gonna be going to a survival map to get that, right? More time spent grinding, less time setting up. I think it's a good balance. I like both. If there's any association with Nuketown, they're gonna be coming back. You're in for good news then. Determine to learn and grow as a person, and producer to elevate your next form of life. Dude, you got the right mindset going on, if I'm being honest. A Casimir for free? I think we'll take that. We'll take the stimmy. Nah, but seriously, I think the spiritual growth is the way forward. Meditation, personal growth, stay locked in. Turn my pack camos off because we just spent all this time getting Nexus Horizon. We're not going to pack a punch it away. Ashen survival maps need different wonder weapons and enemies. Babs, again, that's the goal of the survival maps is basically like low dev time, low cost, low effort to get extra content out like that people are going to play. But I have definitely been pounding the table that each map should have had a different wonder weapon, even if it was just legacy wonder weapons, because when this game isn't live service anymore and people come back to play it, nobody's going to be playing the survival maps outside of like maybe Mars or some of the more unique ones, but especially the Ashes of the Damned ones. Like, there's no unique hook or draw to get you in there and play the map outside of, you know, just getting on for leveling up weapons, camos, all that good stuff. Only thing he liked was hearing that Cold War jingles and jingle hells. Yeah, those are good, dude. That was in the holiday ween one, or the holiday ween. Halloween ones are good too. I don't know if they mean for each new DLC map though. He said they wanted to be unique, but again, that's where it's like it's kind of contradictory to the fact that I'm glad that they brought the Necro Fluid Gauntlet into into those maps, because it's at least added benefit to play them and spin the box. But at the same time, like, how cool, and again, I know this is extra dev time, but how cool would the Thunder Gun have been on Cosmodrome? A little callback to Ascension there, makes the map a little bit different. Yeah, it's reused content, but it's not like that's the main wonder weapon for a new map. You look at something like, what was the other one that dropped? Diner. I was like, bro, just copy paste the jet gun from BO6 in there. Perfect. Would have been perfect. Would have fit the vibe, gives you that transit feeling. I was there for it. I know it's very tough to do. It's probably not going to happen ever, but I wonder if they fix this trap to get kills better. This is one of the hardest challenges. Yeah, it looks like it might be a little bit better, actually. Then why was Farm and Town popular? Farm and Town was popular because the only experience you could play outside of Transit, which was not a good zombies map, what were those two maps. They were great because that was still a time when, even in BO3, when, Der Eisendrache and Shadows of Evil came out, people were asking for a return to form to smaller maps like Kino der Toten. People were like, where's Ascension? Where are those style maps, right? So that's why Town they were so popular, was because it was your smaller, more classic zombies experience, where Transit, even though, it wasn't like insanely innovative, it was smaller. You didn't have to spend 45 minutes getting Pack-a-Punch. Adding OG Wonder Weapons would have really made them stand out. I completely agree. I know that's extra dev time, but like, even from last year, like, I want to see new Wonder Weapons in maps like Astra Malorum, in Helltown, in DLC maps and the core maps. But if we're doing survival maps like that, I would have had zero problems with them literally Control C and Control V-ing the jet gun over. They should bring back the Wonderwaff. That could have been for Cosmodrome if they didn't want to code a whole new Thunder Gun. Could have just Control C, Control V at that. I think it works. I think the exception is survival maps, that people won't have an issue with that because they're not seen as like brand new experiences, right? They're just kind of additional content. That's where some of the legacy weapons I think would have made the most sense. We played Farm, Town, everyone. Farm was like the occasional one that you boot up. Farm and Bus Depot were just not non-playable back in the day. Non-playable. Appreciate you, Q. Same to you, man. Hopefully things are well in your life, and you're getting very blessed with health and wealth. Health is wealth. Hope your health is blessed. Vermin back in BO7 zombies. No, they're Ravagers now. Different enemy. Survival maps is the perfect time to reuse enemies and wonder weapons. Completely agree. I don't think there's any problems with it whatsoever. I know people had a problem with the Doppelgast off the rip, but like, you kind of get away from the initial shock of that, and like, now it's like, who cares? Woo! PK tipping 50 out of nowhere. PK with a 50 ball. Pack-a-Punch. PK, the legend. Doesn't even say a word. Isn't even in chat. Just pops in and is like, here you go. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. W's in the chat right now. I'll throw them in there. Favorite emoji in the chat right now for PK. Absolute legend.
King tipped $50. Hello everyone, hope all is well. Happy 115 day.
Let's go,
I'm so
PK.
excited for everything that was announced today.
Let's go, PK, making your presence feel known. I got you, dude. Tut is sleeping in a bin in the closet. Otherwise, I'd throw him in the walk for you. But let me get you a extra special. No, I got you. This is what we're gonna do. Return to form. Return to form. This is what we used to do when people used to hook it up. Got a notepad right here. Got a blue pen for PK because he's a blue mod. We got PK, the GOAT. Oh, excuse my handwriting. That's shitty handwriting. PK the GOAT. I appreciate you for the 50 ball. You're an absolute legend, man. Tuesday, man. Whew, dude, that made me so hot. Like I don't know. I was drinking some coffee, but that just got the blood flowing. Now I feel awake and ready to go. I'm ready to get this ballista in 4 minutes. Absolute legend. Okay, I'm gonna die, but it's totally fine. PK the goat. Appreciate you, man. That's gonna be that's tut food right there, man. That's tut food right there. Appreciate you, legend. Hopefully, PK, what was your favorite part of 115 days so far that got announced? Are you more hyped for DLC 2, the survival maps, spawn room challenge, or just, I guess everything in general, man? Just everything in general. But I think Hellhounds are coming back. They have to. I think Hellhounds would make a ton of sense for Helltown. I think they'd make more than enough sense for Helltown. They'd fit the vibe. Are they gonna do it? Who knows? But I think that they should. If you ask me. If you want a free win, port the Cold War maps and BO6 into 7. I totally agree. I don't think that should be labeled as Chronicles 2, but I think that'd be a free W. You wonder how much time it would take to control C and control all of the Cold War and BO6 maps into the game. I think BO6 wouldn't be hard at all. I think Cold War would take much more time. Because I think that they are different. They might actually, I don't know if they're different engines. I think BO6 would be, I don't know. BO6 I think takes no time at all. I think that's something that they need to do immediately. Not immediately, but I think that would be a really cool, if they're not going to do a season with the map, that would, or maybe at the end of the game's life cycle when they're like, hey, you know, we're going away for 3 years. Here's all the BO6 maps on carry forward with legacy content. I think that would be probably the best way to go out. All right, I'm going to save and quit here because we got 2 minutes. We're going to restart. Go ahead and start making our progress towards the ballista, see what that's all about, if it's good or not, and then get it moving. PK, so hype for Mars Survival, favorite spot in Astra? Dude, I'm right there with you. I think that that's going to be the map that I try for the highest round on in this game, because I actually think it'll be quite a bit of a challenge. I hope they buff the LGM1, though, before that. That would be the perfect start to Season 2, in my opinion, would be give us Mars Survival, but then buff the LGM1 so you can get out of the box. It's just like OP as shit, and you can run around and have fun on Mars. Would love to see the Thunder Gun and Sliquifier or Wonder Waft DG2 back. Thunder Gun will be pretty hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think Thunder Gun or Sliquifier would be cool. Wonder Waft's been in every game for the past few games, so we've seen it a lot, but it would be cool. New round-based map today? I don't think any new round-based maps today. None today. Here we go. New event starts in 40 seconds. Cold War uses updated BO3 engine. Okay, so yeah, like I said, that would be pretty tough, but I think the BO6 ones are no problem. Again, I'm not a dev. I don't know how that would work, but I think it can't be that tough, right? Different, okay, yeah, different engine, but tougher than the BO6 maps, and I'm totally fine with that. Cold War would be a lot harder, you know, but I mean, like Mauer Tone would be sick on the new engines with Gobblegum, so would D-Machine, but yeah, I think the modern stuff would be, I think BO6 is like needed. All right, Ballista time, and we're gonna see if we get like a map teaser here for the logo, hopefully. If not, I'm assuming that shit would start beforehand. Okay, so we have a leaderboard event. Here is our leaderboard event in endgame multiplayer and zombies and open loot crates to collect new cola quantums. Oh, this is just the event itself. Okay, so 100 of these for the Hawker. Here's the leaderboard event. Collect bottle caps. Oh, same thing. Do you get a camo for this? What's the top tier? Oh, you do. Oh, that's pretty sick. I'm not gonna... Damn it, dude. We got 4 days to do this. I'm gonna have to grind my ass off for this. All right, so double XP is live. We need 100 bottle caps for the Ballista. I'm gonna restart the game here. Chilling. All right, we'll restart the game for the Ballista. 15 more minutes cope. Yeah, no tweet from Treyarch is big cope. 15 more minutes, 115. Otherwise, I can't be mad. We had some good shit announced today. 6 maps with Curse of Your Dream. BO 6 maps were even rumored to carry forward too. I think that was a rumor at some point. I don't remember who put that out, but yeah, I remember that. No, let's go. So I'm getting around $100 Curse survival maps, right? I guess I have to now, man, especially for, what is it? They said it was like a unique, inspired reward. It's basically just a golden spork, probably melee weapon. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'll do it. I mean, that'll be my content. How to get to around 100 on Curse on every survival map. I'm interested. All right, perfect. So we've got ourselves a quad feed XP live now, and we need 100 bottle caps for the Hawker. So let's start on Aster Malorum. We need 5 Gobblegums for our daily chow too. Dude, double XP is crazy. I can't believe I've had so many double XP weekends. I'm gonna be 500 before this weekend ends, which is gross. I don't think I got to level 500 until like the Tomb last year, maybe even a little bit later on than that. Who knows? I don't even remember what it was. I think it was like 700 around Shattered. What date will the new map come out? If I had to guess, it'd probably be like last week of March. Oh, not March, February, sorry. Golden Spork was mentioned as oh, it's a weapon charm? Oh, it's not an actual melee? I'll still do it though, because I like flexing the zombies charms in Warzone when I play. I think a lot of them go really well with the mastery camos too. All right, we need bottle caps. We need to level up quick. Around 100 on tier 3 curse wouldn't even be that bad, you don't think? Now, do you want to get all the relics to be able to use tier 3? That's another story. Yeah, with the relics and everything, I don't think it's necessarily that hard. Not to toot my own horn, I guess, but if you can get to tier 3, I don't think that's that bad. I don't think that's necessarily that bad. Okay, so I'm assuming they dropped the bottle caps from the zombies. It said in all the modes from chests, but I'm guessing this is just similar to the collectibles from last year. What's up, Zambi? How are you, brother? Good to see you. What camo is this? This is Nexus Horizon. This is the camo that you get for completing all 4 of the main mastery camos. Be on the lookout for a super guide coming soon. So it's a long ass video. It took me not only a while to get through the camos, but it's going to be a long edit too. But we're here for it. Also, while we have some people here, if you guys are interested, I'm starting a side channel for craft. Not to completely rip your flow donuts, but I've always wanted to do it. Oh, there the bottle cap's nice. And yeah, I actually started the pre-record last night. I did 2 episodes, and I'll just say the first episode is the best start to a Minecraft series or a Minecraft world I've ever had. So the goal obviously isn't to spend 20, 40, 30 hours a week on making Minecraft videos, but basically just have a creative outlet outside of COD so that I'm not sweating dick all day, raging at the same game. Just got double perk in the gum shop. Let's go. I had one earlier. I had one earlier for the perkas. I need some more double gift cards. Need some more double gifts. Ash's relics are going to be genuinely really fun to unlock. Maybe not the Dragon Head main quest, but still 8 or 9 are fantastic. I agree. I think the Ash's curse ones have been cool. I know the Aster Malorum ones have been a little more tough, a little more difficult, but we're here for it. I think the Chompy one was actually my favorite, believe it or not. I did that one yesterday, and I messed up a couple of times, but I feel like that was a not too difficult one to get. Trailer coming out today? No, definitely no trailer today. Definitely no intro cutscene either. They already said in the blog post that's coming later in season 2. I would be kind of shocked if they didn't drop a logo at 1:15. But if not, I mean, you know, whatever. Probably need to mitigate the Nuketown damage. Can't wait for Burger Town remake. You gotta oil up for the intro reveal. Lord Bummel. If they did a Burger Town 2 remake, I would for sure. I'll oil up. How about that? I mean, they technically kind of did do that with Forsaken, right? Forsaken had Bubby. That's crazy. I haven't gotten double gift cards since the start of season 1. My daily doubles have been dog shit this year. I'm not gonna lie. It's been saving me some money, but they've been not very good. Not very good at all. They've all been like wonder bars or near deaths. All that stuff. The Cargo Facts. What's up, Omar? How are you? Truck Stop Sushi, good to see you. Got the Dragon Head before the patch, doing the Easter egg early and saving quitting on 60. Dude, yeah, trying to go beat beat Vaetherion post update, especially in Cursed. It might not be too bad with the golden armor plates, but yeah, definitely the hardest relic they got going on over there. All right. I have 20 seconds to get this done. I don't think it's gonna happen. I also need to consume 4 more gums for my daily chow. Flip Flop, what's up? What was about to moan about more in-your-face events we can't disable, but these drops are decently designed. Archies haunt your sleep, dude. Don't even. Please don't remind me of the Archie events. The Archies were there's too much going on there. Way too much going on there. Yeah, at least with these they look pretty decent on the drop. Oh no! Almost just died. Oh, monkey. I'll do this. Why not? Just toss it. Pick up my stims again. Next zombies map is going to be fighting one zombie. What? No Oscar for Mars Survival. Don't believe a second. There won't be a special enemy. What do I think it'll be? Uber Klaus. Yeah, Uber Klaus hasn't been used on the survival maps yet, and he is technically... He's the exfil enemy on this map, right? So he's already kind of in a way on Astra. So yeah, if I had to bet, it'd probably be Oobs. We're getting a lot of caps too. Current bottle caps. Wait. We're already at 12? Alright, well, Hawker inbound. Ballista soon, even. What announcement can Treyarch make that would have me bricked up? That's tough, dude. I would say either carry forward of legacy weapons like the Olympia, the PPSH, the MP40, like the classic zombie weapons that we got last year coming back would be really sick. I think I'd get, obviously I get excited for a Chronicles 2. That's the, I think like Chronicles 2, I'd be like full mass. I'd probably have to like get up and leave the room, if you know what I mean. But that's about as, like there's not really much that they could announce that'd be crazy. Or, you know what? Great War Map. If they do a Great War Map to end off the year and reintroduce Primus, then I'd be pretty intrigued. I wouldn't even be pretty intrigued. I'd be very intrigued. Oobs Klaus. Ooby. I don't miss Uber Klaus. I had to kill him a couple times yesterday for the that last relic on Ashes, and I don't miss Uber Klaus one bit. Cool enemy. Love Klaus. Don't like seeing Uber Klaus pop up. Okay, so they are giving us 1 bottle caps at a time. I can't believe I've had 13 bottle caps, though. I feel like I'm only like 6 or 7. Ah, I did it to myself. Today would have been perfect for a map release had they had lined things up for it. I think a survival map could have gone hard today, but I wouldn't expect them to drop a whole other map just for 115 day. Could you imagine if, I don't know, where they were like, yeah, Keynote or Toten survival dropping now, live now. That'd be interesting. So many weapons are useless against him. Yeah, I know. Even the Mark II is really good. Even the ray gun is not as good as you think it would be. Also, guys, I can confirm probably the best thing about Nexus Horizon, this camo, is that once you have it unlocked, it's a universal other camo, so you don't have to go back in and unlock it on every weapon in the game in every mode. Once you have it, like we'll be able to put it on the ballista right away, which is super sick. Best thing about it. Shout out Treyarch for thinking ahead. They confirmed 6 maps. They could reward us with the Ultimus Primus skins as a reward for the Super Restrike for the last map. I heard that's gonna be a bundle though. Although I really do think this is all gonna end in Primus coming back, like the OG Primus, at some point. Play the round requirements that encourage you for doing relics. If you do the PhD strategy with Rampage Inducer on, where you jump around in the jail cell, you can still do it, and it takes about... You can get to 40 in like 35 minutes, 30 minutes if you're setting up really quickly. Where the hell is this challenge? Oh, it's over here. No Noti! Mike! Rip the Noti Mike. Mike, I got good news though. Craft channel coming. Craft channel coming. Trust. First 2 episodes already recorded. Did I just cancel that purchase by tapping armor plate? I think so. I think so. Critical kills. Beautiful. Easy even. How would I feel about a reward for completing all LTMs and round 50s in the survival maps at the end of the game? I think that'd be cool too, like a camo or a blueprint or a skin or something. I think that'd be totally cool. I think that would be cool. Does the starting room challenge basically mean we get the plaza as another survival map for Ashes? I guess you're technically, yeah, I guess that's technically the case, Shake. Somebody said earlier it's literally just gonna be the Janus Towers Plaza, but yeah, that's kind of an indirect survival map. Oh, I got stims, might as well use them. We need more bottle caps. More bottle caps, please. At 14 out of 100. PhD and double tap. Holy fucking bang. It's a goated head trial right there. This EZ2 following everyone was hilarious. Top 5 things that aren't happening. I don't know why I felt like that was legit. I mean, I knew like in my heart of hearts it wasn't real, but part of me was like, why of all times would they just randomly an account get made today? I'm here though, here for it. Plus I got the notification for it. I don't get notifications for Twitter unless it's like somebody I have noties turned on for. So the fact that my watch got that notification, I was like, oh my god, is this real? Real? What's up, Zeus? How are you, man? Good to see you. Potential Realm Revival? Realm Revival for sure, man. We can get that booted back up and make that kind of like a top tier members type of thing. But yeah. Why bring the Thunder Gun back when we can get the almighty greatest winter weapon ever, the Winter's Howl? Me when you lie. I think the Winter's Howl deserves to come back and get a buff. I know they did it in BO4, but it was not where it should have been in BO4. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Wonder if Tessie will have Pack-a-Punch in it. No Arsenal Station, though. No crafting table. Ooh. That's a good one, dude. Imagine being able to drive Tessie around that area, too. That's a great shout, Donuts. No Arsenal Station. Only Pack-a-Punch. Yeah, that's on par with a lot of the stuff we got last year, right? The Tomb was Pack-a-Punch, but... No, Tomb had Arsenal Station, too. The Tomb was the easiest one. Liberty Falls was no pack, right? I think it was no pack, no rarity. Terminus was nothing either besides the trap. Dude, that shit was so much fun. Those were great LTMs. Would I cry if it was real? You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I would break down in tears over Zombies Chronicles 2. But I would definitely... My autism would peak that day for a BO3, BO4 inspired Chronicles 2. I think I would definitely... peak that day. Am I starting a Minecraft channel? I am starting a Minecraft channel just for fun. No expectations, just having some fun with it, man. Nothing too crazy. I just need a creative outlet from COD. Not that I'm like bored of this or that I don't want to do COD anymore, but you know, just something to hop on maybe once or twice a night or every once in a while and just grind and level up. Celebrate 115 day for 5 days. This is double XP. Yeah, it's double XP. Thunder Gun, the Thunder Gun coming back, a little hybrid between the Thunder Gun and the Winter's Howl. Would be sick. What's up, Penny? How long am I streaming today? I'm gonna get the Ballista unlocked and just test it out and see how it is. Then probably call it a day. I got a long, probably like 50-minute video I'm working on, and I really want to make it good, so I gotta continue to script that and get my stuff edited down. Plus, I would like to put a little work in on the side channel. I'm motivated right now. And, you know, motivation, discipline and consistency beats motivation, but when you can get all three at the same time, I feel like you got a real nice flow going on there. Need the Wonder Waff DG2, man. It's been so long since they put it on a map. Don't you agree on other Mark II variations? Yes, dude, 100%. I think they need to actually get rid of the Necro Fluid Gauntlet on Ashes of the Damned and strictly just put in the Wonder Waff. Strictly put in the Wonder Waff. Have a swamp map where Tessie gets stuck and call it the Mud of the Dead. A little sus boys today. I feel like another trial spawn and I was just not paying attention. Maybe not. Modded Minecraft or vanilla? Plain vanilla, plain vanilla. I will be honest with you, you guys are gonna think I'm cheating. Like, I'm so serious. The spawn that I had, this is easily the best spawn that I've had in a Minecraft world in my entire life. I swear to God, I flipped record, got into it, I just spawned in and I'm like, what is this? So, it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting if you ask me. Teaser video for 1 and 5 looks sick. Little Nuketown teaser in there. Maybe Jensen and the entity people were speculating. Nothing too crazy. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Perfect. Mark, what's up, dude? How are you? Good to see you today. It's been a little minute. I'm chilling though. How about yourself? Call you crazy, but you love a prehistoric zombies map of dinosaurs and volcanoes. I mean, that's kind of almost what the Takio rumor was for a little bit there, the volcano map inside the Dark Ether. I don't know if it'd be prehistoric, and we already did get Z-Rex, but that would be pretty cool. Z-Rex 2. Wonder Waff for every map. Just make it like the ray gun, dude, honestly. Never retire it. We're up to 21 bottle caps, so that's not too bad. Hopefully the higher the round, the more bottle caps we get. Hold the location. I think I can do that. Although in the middle of one of these rounds, it's not a given. Especially with asteroids raining down on my dick. Who's Jensen? Jensen is the offspring of Sam and Gray. Maybe Ravenoff too? I don't really know how. I can't remember how Ravenoff plays into it. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Basically Sam's daughter that was in MWZ, main character. Ooh. Got one more shroud, and these asteroids are really raining on me. I have PhD. I can just throw these down. I need this to end the wave. Oh, God. I gotta just do this again. Thoughts on grinding some rank when it comes out? Thinking about putting a team of zombies creators together and grinding ranks. Are you talking about Warzone or MP? Alan. Stanley! Stan lurk. I had a feeling Stan was lurking today. What's up, brother? I'm gonna die if I don't move right now. I might be dead regardless. Can I get up there? Oh, what a bounce! What a bounce. Here's my max ammo. Self-revive if we had downed. And Vulturate? I mean, goated. Goated TED Trials and Perks. 3 gums. Profit sharing, we'll take it. Wall-to-wall clearance, I don't care. Modified Chaos? I don't know if I care about that either. Maybe so. Okay, daughter of Sam and Ravenoff and carried to term by Gray. Okay, I see. But I thought... Okay, I'm a little confused because I thought Sam and Gray were... special friends. Do have to wait another map for another month for season 2? Yeah. But I mean, with Mars Survival and the other stuff that we're getting, I don't think it's really... It's not optimal. Obviously, you want new content ASAP all the time, but if that means a slightly smaller gap between future maps so that we don't have a fucking 3.5 month summer, I'm in. Okay, here we go. Now the bottle caps are flowing. Almost have enough for purple rarity. I can get some more perks, but do I really need them? Not really. Just been lurking basically the entire time, working hard at the job. I feel you, man. I feel you. Just on the side screen. Appreciate the support. Do you think we'll see a new map where we see the explanation of the first cutscene of Modern Warfare Zombies where all the Requiem crew is dead? I genuinely think that that's just completely retconned. Not in like a it never happened type of way, because it happens in that storyline. But I think that Jensen going back in time into the Dark Ether, I think this is like the multiverse again, where like that just, it happens, but like it doesn't really happen, you know, if that makes any sense at all. It happened in that timeline, but not in the one we're in now. Give me more bottle caps. 31 of 100. Same and greater partners, but Rick Toppin took Sam and Ravenoff's DNA and put it into one of great. Oh, okay. Thank you, Stanley. A little confusing, because originally I was like in Cold War, I was like, oh, Sam and Ravenoff are hitting it off, and then as time went on, I was like, oh, actually, she's with Gray. And yeah, okay, that makes sense. Of course, Rick Toffin meddling around, as always. I need Oscar to leave me alone here. Kind of want mule cake, but I also don't want mule cake. Don't you think that what will happen at the end of Black Ops 7, even in Cold War, the Forsaken teased of everyone dying? Do you want to see how the story ends if you defeat me? That's true. That is true. They did show the when you go into the jail cell there. I don't know. Dying, maybe, but wasn't Strauss one of the characters in that though? Strauss is just MIA now. Strauss might have shit himself in the chopper. I'm not gonna lie, Strauss might just be cooked. Peck is just nowhere to be found. Who knows what happened to Ravenoff? They're all just gone. I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't know. I like just having fun with theories. Regardless of what happens to the Terminus crew, I still think Premise is coming back at some point. I think it's just going to be all a build up to the first cycle, whether you like that or not. I'm going to go do this out in the courtyard. I feel like this will be much easier with these rocks. Oscar is in the Epstein files. Poor Oscar, dude. I didn't know he was a freak like that. Man, that went from blue to legendary rarity very quickly. Very quickly. Oh no! Oh, there we go. My monitor came back on. We're good. What's up, Rapid? Let's go. Oh, and a pack crystal? Oh, I don't really need this. I guess we can pack the dildo. I need to get the dildo low up to 250. It's got that keyboard camo I really want. Up to 32 bottle caps. I feel like we go in waves. We get like 5 and then we just don't. Sent them over. Plan A was no go, so I go with Plan B. Got you, man. Got you. Let me go ahead and update that. Appreciate you, my G. Appreciate you. Let's see this bad boy. That looks hard as fuck, dude. Holy shit. That's a hard thumb, man. Thankfully I cleaned out my desktop too, so I don't have to sift for it. Perfect. That's a sick ass thumb, dude. Oh my god. Buddy cooked. Buddy cooked. Okay, there we go. Updated. Perfect. Well, we already know there's multiple Weavers from Dempsey's Easter egg, so another alternate Terminus crew with Strauss. Definitely multiverse. What's up, Scub? How are we? Guard Crow was an understatement. Love to see more dragons in the future. I think I'd love to see another dragon boss fight, even if it is like a reused boss fight in a sense. I think that'd be hype as fuck. Pack the what? Like the dildo. Look at this. Look at this thing. The electric dildo. Little sus. Here we go. Now the bottle caps are starting to pour out again. I wonder if there's a cap per round. And I wonder if the save and quit thing makes them spawn more often again. We have some testing to do. I need armor. I need pack 3. I need purple rarity. This Sturm Wolf's pretty good. I don't know, again, don't think it's the #1 best weapon in the game, but pretty gas. Play Arc Raiders? No Arc Raiders, unfortunately. Are going with the dragons? Completely agree. People would probably still be upset about it, but I don't know. I think it'd be cool to see nonetheless. Can't wait for the Terminus Primus to meet the Ultimus crew. Imagine if it's Ultimus that comes back and it's not Primus, and the whole Ultimus will prevail thing was actually totally right. Going with Nazi Richtofen again. Plot twist, the Richtofen we have right now is actually Ultimus Richtofen masquerading. Was hitting the zombies raw. Ew. Ew. Alright, let's grab quick. Maybe speed too. Grab quick first. Already enjoying BO7 zombies with the pause menu being bugged on 115 day. Hey man, mine's working. RIP G. I leveled up once. I don't know if I leveled up once since double XP started. You tell me I haven't gone one master prestige level in 20 rounds? I've got a few questions. Totally agree. Spiral maps are the best time to reuse assets they already have readily available. One of them include Klaus as a replacement for a trap in the Cosmodrome. Ooh, that would have been hard. That's a good idea, Babs. That would have been sick. I'm still shocked there's no upgrade quest for Klaus, but yeah, dude, having Klaus be kind of your extra trap would be crazy. Or be your replacement for a trap, that would have been cool. Definitely think Richtofen's gonna screw everyone over the second he gets his soul back. I could totally see it too. What if he gets the wrong soul? Gets Ultimus' soul back. Mr. Peaks merges with Richtofen and it's actually him again. That's the rabbit in the hat. Would be a crazy plot twist. Crash site, huh? Just double points here. Damn, that spawned a lot of caps that time. What the fuck? Dude, 4 have just spawned in the last, like, 5 seconds. Another one? Dude, I feel like this is like a round thing. Another one, dude. Okay, we're up to 52. All right, so we're halfway to the ballista. Very good. Overall, what would I rate the Fallout crossover with COD? As somebody who doesn't really play Fallout, I feel like I'm not particularly inclined to rate it, because like if I had played Fallout or watched the TV series, I'd probably have a better grasp on the mode and all that stuff and how cool it was. That's a question for chat. What would you guys rate the Fallout collab for those that have played it? Just in the base surface level, for me personally, based on the game modes we got, I think they're cool, but they're not. I liked hunting for the statues. The statue hunt was really cool. It wasn't like as hard as a main Easter egg, but it was like basically a side egg. Across all of Call of Duty too, with the different operators and stuff, I'd have to go 8, 8.5. Holy shit. Definitely putting that on the dild. Why are we still spawning purple-eyed zombies here? Trial's over, buddy. Go home. "22 rounds, less than 30 caps, gonna be a grind." Yeah, for the actual leaderboard event, for the current bottle caps, we're kind of moving good progress here. Can't believe COD didn't have a Stranger Things crossover. I mean, that's when you're starting to get into it. It would work for zombies. Dark Ether reminds me of the Upside Down so much. There we go. Give me that bottle cap. The Fallout player and show watcher, PK. It's really cool and well done. Project Rad's IMO is well done. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, PK, what are we going with here? 7 out of 10 for Kenny. Stanley is somebody who doesn't care about Fallout. It's like a 7 out of 10. Really seemed like they went more into collabs in the aspect this time, which is cool. It's just kind of lackluster. Yeah, I agree with you. I think they went deeper than some of the other ones from last year where they were just like random pickup events, but yeah. Yeah. I had the car car battery. Okay, okay. I was like, dude, what the hell's going on here? What is this? What is this rigging? What is this rigging? Another bottle cap there. Little double points. 8 out of 10. Cool, cool, cool. I see Owen. Stanley and Owen providing the knowledge. BO7 times Star Wars collab would go hard. Dude, I would love that. I think having like Vader, Luke, Anakin, like those would be so sick. But you already know people would be like, this is not Call of Duty. This is not what even is Call of Duty, even though it would be sick as fuck. I think Dexter is the most likely collab for the next. I think Dexter would go so fucking hard. If you had like Trinity, Dexter, maybe Angel, and Biney, I think those would be hard. Okay, here's my next question for you guys. What would you think about an LTM or a collab? Like, what about an event being centered around like Origins or Mob of the Dead, where like, you know, maybe in like the paid pass you get Sal, you get the Weasel, you get those types of characters, and then like the pack camo is like the reward. Like, I think I understand the idea and the point of collaborations is to like pull from other games and other media, but I think every once in a while a collab with Call of Duty on legacy content would go really, really, really hard, especially for zombies. I think that's something that they're missing a tiny bit on. Because like Origins themed event, you could have like MP40 as the weapon you add in, the Ice 115 camo is like the universal camo. Maybe you get like Primus Nikolai and Dempsey, and then the paid pass you get Richtofen and Takio. Like, that would be super sick. Anything drop at 1? Nah, Andrew, nothing. Trinity Killer would be a funny collab. Just an old guy in dad clothes. Angry old guy in dad clothes with that. Oof, Act 3. I wonder if they buffed the crystal spawns in TED Trials, because I don't remember getting this much stuff. More collabs should be based on things already from the COD universe. I totally agree. I totally agree, Stanley. Totally agree. All right, more caps, please. Sitting at 61, 40 to go. We might need to spin the box for a ray gun or a Mark II here. I also need 2 more gobblegums for my daily challenge to get muchas XP. Go ahead and do that now. Don't mind the Star Wars collab. Can you use characters from the Jedi Survivor like Cal? I think they'd have to do if they were going to do Star Wars, like more high profile characters. Not that Cal's not recognizable, but definitely need some of the bigger guys. Need a Kid Harrison skin. Dude, imagine a little baby Harrison running around. It's kind of messed up.
What are the ingredients? Something ghastly, no doubt.
I think it's funny how the people crying about the cartoon collab skins are usually the ones that run anime skins in the game. That's a good point. That's a pretty good point right there. First people to buy the Weeb bundles. Come on, bottle caps. I wonder if sometimes they're just not spawning. Oh, I guess I haven't seen one in a minute. It's very weird how up and down it is. Sometimes there'll be like 5 that spawn from a horde, and other times there's just none. Whoa. Rules apply for thee, not for me. True, true, true. Austin COD been around for so long. They have so much old stuff they can pull from instead of trying to match Fortnite to cooperate or to the corporate collabs. I totally agree. I think that's the way they should go. You plan to play? Oh, do I plan to play the Modern Battlefront 2 servers that just released? It's pretty sick and safe to use. I saw Kyber on Twitter putting out some updates, talking about it. I don't know if I'll play it soon, but I would like to check out the update. I saw Ventress and Ahsoka are 2 of the heroes, or heroes and villains. I don't even think it's not safe to play. Even regular Battlefront, I have no problem booting up on Steam. Like, I don't think you're getting hacked for playing Steam Battlefront. Any more bottle caps to spare game? This might be a save and quit and load back in situation. I think this happened last year too. Let's do that. Let's save and quit and load back in. That usually refreshes the caps. Donuts, you find it strange that we don't see people complaining about 40% of playtime being in survival as much as Liberty Falls is the most played map? It's not, it's the wording of how they said it, dude, you know? It's because, yeah, then me started. Last year was such a big deal. Everyone was so pissed off about that. %40 of playtime in survival does not surprise me, though. Even though, it's weird. Last year, I was the first person to boot up for Liberty Falls. But this year, I'd rather play the bigger maps and grind. Oh my god. Sweating. Dude, this is a bad board to have. A lot of Master Prestigers in here. Fuck, dude, if I want this, I'm really gonna have to sweat my dick off. Okay, I need 31. Wait a minute, what? I only have 31 bottle caps? Why did it say 60 in the game? Huh? Did it not say 60 in game? Okay, maybe Warzone might be a better... I think Warzone might be better to try to get these caps in than zombies, because 30, that's 30 rounds basically, cap per round. Damn, that's tough. It's about to be way more than 40% with Curse Survival, you imagine? Yeah, I can see that. People that are playing Curse probably don't want to boot up into a large experience like that all the time. Do I think Sam's drawing relic was always available? You think the community would have found that, at least by accident? Think they're lying? I've heard people say it might have been bugged, but I don't want to make any accusations. I don't really know. Liberty Falls was always seen away as taking something away compared to the survival maps. That's a fair point, Stanley. I kind of agree with that in a sense. Not that it was really that bad of a map as everyone gave it and said that it was a problem, but yeah, I kind of agree with where you're at there on how people saw it. I think it's worth waiting until closer to the end of the leaderboard to the start. I think some of the leaderboard events this year actually place you in a bracket before you even start. Damn, this is gonna be a little bit of a grind for this hawker then. In the store, I'm not gonna pick it up, but I just want to. I bet you there's. Yeah, I knew it. Tiger Fang. Bah. Quantum Exchange cap said 61. Oh, so one of them is wrong. Hold on. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. This one said 61, so I guess it's a visual glitch, but that sucks, man. I thought I was a lot closer than I was. I think Warzone might be... I'm gonna go back in here and see if they start spawning at a faster rate again. Well, this boots up. Let me grab my water. I'm starting to fucking sweat. All right, please tell me this is quick. I have a ton of... I need to get legendary rarity here. Okay, now it's back to being 31 apiece. That's so odd. That's like a bottle cap every round. I get that it's an event. It's supposed to take a while, but holy shit. Oh. Yeah, I think you need to save and quit to get the most out of the bottle caps. I mean, we just got 4 in one round.
Now they're getting somewhere. Where? Who knows?
I hear you, Rick Toffin.
I think I'm getting brain freeze.
Let me get an ammo mod. Let's get fireworks. Yeah, I think it's exactly like last year. When those bottle caps stop spawning, you literally just gotta save and quit. Might be like a save and quit every round type of thing to keep them coming. I'm gonna do it again. Would we come in with 31? So in that save and quit, we ended up with what, 7 of those? It's not bad. Honestly, Rapid Endgame is basically MWZ. It's kind of the same way. I just miss the schematics. I think MWZ is still better than Endgame though. The world events are better in Endgame. I would say just like less time on the schematics is really the only thing I had an issue with. And then a map that's catered specifically for the game mode rather than just sticking on a Warzone map. They did show the Widow's Wine fan art. I don't know if that really has much to do with it, but that was a pretty good spot there. Fuck, dude, it's getting hot. That coffee is really warming up the body temp here. Do I know about Hightail? No, what is that? All right, let me get down here. People didn't like MWZ. MWZ was pretty well liked. It was just the content ran out pretty quickly. I agree with you though, Donuts. I think that not only with like dedicated plans, but at the same time, if they're gonna do Outbreak or they're gonna do MWZ or Endgame, I think they really need to invest in making like a map dedicated to it too, rather than, oh my god, yeah, save and quit every round is the move for the bottle caps. I think to maximize, to maximize the potential of the mode, you'd have to really create its own experience around the map rather than just slapping it on another mode. Yeah, we will be saving and quitting every round. It's kind of a cheese method there, but like we've gone up 15 bottle caps in 2 rounds by doing this. Oh, it's a Minecraft competitor? No, I haven't seen it. What about the gameplay feel? Did I ever feel the difference between Black Ops and Modern War? Yeah, Black Ops is like more Blackout tailored with like the jumpsuit, grapple hook. That's pretty much where I'd say that thrives. Is that Endgame is more of your Blackout feel, which is totally fine. Modern Warfare is more of like your realistic, like you just parachute around and shit. I don't think there's a grapple hook in that game mode either. So like Blackout's a little bit more fast paced. Hightail? Let me look at this actually. Kind of a Minecraft ripoff. I haven't seen this though. That's pretty interesting. Ben, let's go. 46 levels away from weaponized 115. Should be done. Should be done today, man. If you got a couple hours, actually probably an hour even. Should be done today. Getting yourself iced out. This event is very quickly going to become just save and quit all over again. Cappy earned 50 bottle caps. 51 total. That's not bad, and we're going up a lot faster than we were, but dude, this save and quit shit is just annoying as hell. They should have just made Endgame into MWZ too. Think of the future though, if a round base would totally work in a modern setting. Yeah, the one thing I really wish that MW3 had done would be deliver on like one survival map. Not that it had to be a unique experience, but they could have like walled off. They could have walled off like Rust and just slapped the Pack-a-Punch, the Wonder Fizz on there, and it would have been interesting. How did you upgrade rarity in that game? Was it just like you did you just did contracts and then the tools would spawn, right? Yeah, that's gotta be it. I've never heard of it before. I think I've seen the logo, but I've never actually like looked into it. I've seen it on Twitter. We'll finish it now for double XP starting today. Hell yeah, Grandmaster camo looking clean, bro. Ben, it's worth the grind, man. Especially because with the with Nexus Horizon, once it's unlocked, you can you have it permanently unlocked. In terms of like every weapon has it. It's not just the ones that you unlocked it on. It's not a individual weapon camo, if that makes sense. I was kind of worried that like once I had it, I'd have to go back and do all multiplayer, like for every weapon that comes out, get the multiplayer camo, get the Warzone camo, get the zombies camo. It's just it's an other camo, which is really nice. So as soon as we get the ballista, you can just slap it in on there. What's up, Spencer? How are you? What's the best way to farm these bottle caps? I would say get to like 10 or 15 and then immediately save and quit every single round to get them to spawn more often. If you really, really want to knock them out quick. If not, playing's fine. I think Warzone probably gives you a good amount. Opening crates usually gives you maybe 10 a game. I think it's like last year, though, where every single round it seems like they get a little more bugged. Oh, shit. Like, you see this round, there's just not much going on here. I bet what'll happen is if we kill this round, save and quit, and come back in, we'll end up with like 6 or 7. Hit it again next round. Oh, but there's 2 right there. Actually, there's a lot right there. Yeah, they really sped things up. So like, watch, next round we'll save and quit. We'll come back in, we'll grab like a Casimir and pop it down. Center on zombies again. Them running survival maps would go so hard. I agree. I think that the setting for modern zombies would go really hard. But then again, it didn't really. I guess it would be different with the expectations from something like Infinity Ward versus Treyarch. But I feel like everybody it wants it to be more sci-fi, like Astra Malorum, Dark Ether type of maps. But yeah. I think it'd be a good individual, good little side thing there, you know. Super convenient. You're worried about that, but it would suck if you had to regrind every mode for every new gun. That's why I was a little bit like, is this really worth it? Obviously, it's cool to have, but yeah, actually having the camo just be other, like anytime a new weapon comes out, immediately you throw Nexus Horizon on there right off the rip. Super sick. That's another camo. Definitely it's worth the grind. It is a lot, but in terms of level, like eventually, you know, the goal is to get to level 1000, so you get the level 1000 camo too. So eventually we'll get there. That's another good one. Okay. Hopefully this gives me bottle caps. Couple of them. I think this is definitely the best method. It seems like if you don't save and quit, it can get a little weird. Double firework proc is unbelievably goated. Like, there you go. There's 5 right there. Oh my god. It's like 8 of them. I don't want to die for this, but like I want to get over there and grab them. I want to grab the nuke. There we go. Like, that was 7 that round. You're looking at like 7 every couple of rounds if you don't save and quit. This is 9 in a single round right here. That's disgusting. This is the method. This is what you gotta do. It's annoying. It's very time consuming, saving and quitting, but we've gone from like 31 to 67 in 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, like, as opposed to going from 0 to 31 in 29 rounds. We've gone from 31 to 67 in 5 rounds. That would be pretty crispy rapid. Ash's jungle area from the side Easter egg would also go hard as a survival. I wonder if they would do that. I wonder if they would add any more in there. They'd have to probably remove the fog. I don't know if there's a fix or not, Darth. You really like how they're doing camos this year, but you feel like a lot of the leaderboard events and camo challenges have been better than the mastery camos, which has made me stop the grind for those. I'll be honest, Austin. I kind of thought the same thing. They're a little bit lower quality than the masteries. Like the Meteor one, whatever, rain or shower camo from Astra Malorum's launch looks really cool, but the quality isn't as good as like Infestation, even Genesis. I think all of the mastery camos also look better in game than they do in the menu. And the Nexus Horizon, I'm not knocking it. I think the camo is really sick, but I don't know if this is as good. Like, I think I might like Singularity better, although this is a little more bright. There we go. Yeah, dude, saving and quitting for the bottle caps is a broken method. Oh my god. Everybody, let's gatekeep that. Let's not tell people how to get that and how to do that, but every round you're looking at like 5 to 10 if you get lucky. I don't think there's any reason to go telling people that. Friends, we keep that between ourselves for those of us that want to win this leaderboard event. This is free top 5 placement if you just keep doing this. Again, it's annoying to save and quit, but there's 7 this round. Let's go, Jeff. What have you missed? Honestly, a couple of good quality of life changes coming to the game. I don't know if you read the blog post or not, but they're breaking up so that you don't have to look at the medals anymore if you don't want to, but still want your gobble gum and your weapon camo progress procs. They're getting rid of these pop-ups. You can turn these off too, so thermo grenade, armor plate, that can all be turned off, which will help the on-screen flashing be pretty decent. Obviously season 2 Reloaded is the next map, but they confirmed a lot of content coming every season. They've also done Spawn Room Challenge is going to be a permanent mode coming with season 2 as well. So there's a ton of content. Mars Survival. I'm assuming, or at least I'm hoping, that they're going to buff the LGM1 before season 2, because you'll have the LGM1 be the wonder weapon for that map. How close am I to leveling this up completely? What is this? 27 to 38. Okay, so we got some time here. We're also at 75 bottle caps. You can see the jump though. Like these guys were. Yeah, Diablo knows what's going on here. You can. Wait. Oh, this came out too. I see. Is this one moving? No, this one's top 15 is gross. We don't want that. I'm not even really a big fan of Fallout, but this is a sick ass fucking camo. We gotta try for it, dude. It's kind of like oh my god, what is it? Absolute Zero from Warzone with bottle caps. Gatekeep the gaslight. That's what I'm saying, dude. Wait, what? Menu 100% doesn't do the camos justice, butchers them. In fact, I totally, because there's no reactiveness to the camos. You have to get in game there. Donuts, we've got rewards for beating Easter eggs in all modes, multiple camos for multiple completions and cursed, weapon charms, calling cards, comes for survival, and now cursed survival with the weapon charms. Yeah, I think the rewards for content couldn't really be any better, dude. Especially like the directed skins are amazing. Like the 2 that we've gotten so far, the gray skin and the Maya skin, are both like $20 bundle levels of skins. Oh, that could have been bad. Double fireworks proc again. That hits so hard, man. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude. Nobody say anything about this bottle cap method. Nobody. This is free camos if you guys keep quiet about it. But we all have to do our part in being silent. Like, I'd love to make a video on that, but then that also hurts me if anybody in my leaderboard figures that out. Should bring back evolving camos. I totally agree too. I think that might be something we see in the later seasons. Up to 32 or 82. Nice. All right, so probably like couple more save and quits, and we'll have the ballista ready to go. I get the Dead Ops camo yet? I have not. I've not gotten the Dead Ops camo. At least beating Fallout 3, they can move on to New Vegas and Fallout 4. It's gonna be a lot of catch up rapid. What round am I going to exfil? I don't know if I'm gonna exfil. Once I get the 100 bottle caps, I'll probably just quit. Perfect. Ben, super late to the party, but you really dislike Wisp T and wish there was a way to disable the perk. You only play zombies for weapon levels and it keeps taking your kills. One of the augments makes it passive so that it heals you. That's what I would run on it. I mean, like, obviously you can't just get rid of it or refund it, right? Which is what you kind of maybe want to do. But the one that heals you is probably the best case scenario there. Yeah, Games has got it. Fusion's got it. That's the best way to go for it. All right, hopefully probably like 2 or 3 more save and quits here. I mean, let's say we're getting 7 around. We need about 20. This is going to be tough here. We might have to just stick it out. I guess we'll get a max ammo for our Casimirs. I hope they add extra levels into the game too. I know level 1000 obviously is the grind, and that's most people won't ever see that, but I really hope they add more. Maybe like an extra 200, maybe like 500,000 levels. I don't know. That might be asking for a lot. Hopefully this round isn't scuffed for kills. See, like Ben, with this perk right here, or with this variation of Wisp T, they can't, it won't take your kills. It'll just follow you around and passively heal you. Still pretty decent. Yeah, you can tell. You have to save and quit and spawn in a round that's not a Ravage round to get the max bottle caps, I think. Like, that's not bad, but I feel like it could certainly be a little better. What was that? Oh, that wasn't bad. Wait, 82, 81, 6 that time. It's not awful. Also, this Sturmwolf is pretty good. 40 rounds holding its own. Not the best attachments either. Don't want to grind zombies for augments. Just don't play enough. Heavily contemplating doing the camo grind because Nebula burned you out on zombies. I will say, Ben, with Infestation compared to Nebula, it's really not that bad. It probably takes like half the time, if that, especially with the modern survival maps that we have. Like, if you play Cosmodrome, you can probably get through things very quickly. I mean, and you can see how much we've separated ourselves here in terms of caps. Go grab a drink or a snack. I don't know if I'd be comfortable, dude. I don't know if I'd be comfortable doing that and letting myself sit there with toxic growth while I go pee or get a snack. But maybe. My luck in the zombie would run through it and I'd be dead. Should we do this method in survival? I think this works in survival as well. I would say anything that lets you save and quit, probably good too. I just did Astra for the little mix up here. We'll shake it up. Major enjoyment for zombies BO6, 7 a lot better. Never done the camo grind. Completely burn out. Yeah, Cold War was disgusting because you needed like, what was it, 2,000 headshots? Edgar, thanks for subbing. Dude, it was like 2,000 headshots plus, but you needed the max weapon levels too, and there were like 60 to 70 levels on all the weapons. So I mean, that was a grind in of itself, dude. Fuck again. Of course, we're gonna get another Ravage around. Austin, I actually completely agree with that take too. I'd rather see the Zombies Chronicles 2 BO3 maps potentially be 20th anniversary rather than this year. See, but this was a good round for the caps too. Like, look at this, 4, 5, dude. Holy shit! Let me put this down because we're getting a max ammo anyways. Like that's six bottle caps and a Ravage around right there. Up to 94 already. Yeah, 6 was rough. 2,500 shots. Was it 2,500 or 2,000? I can't remember. I think it was only 2,000. But then you had a bunch of like random challenges with like 300 headshots, 300, you know, head fires, all that good shit. Yeah, no caps this round. Yeah, you guys can see that with this. We're very quickly seeing what the strategy is here to get bottle caps insanely fast. I mean, let's say it takes you know, you get 6 a minute if you really want to. There's a couple, but that's not, you know, 6 in a round good. Perfect. Up to 97. Damn. I might just stick it out. I might just play one more round without saving and quitting because we're not at 97. I feel like we should get at least 3 this round. I have another side quest and you're done for. Even then I feel like I get pushed pretty hard. Then finishing zombies grind, and there's only been in game grinding weapon levels. You just take the whole elite kill stuff. Takes like 35 rounds per gun per doom steel. You just don't want to do it. That's fair. Save and quit. Another hack for save and quit there. 2 more. 99. Come on, one more. Save and quit really does make it a lot easier, but again, it's the passiveness of having to save and quit in between every round to do that. That does take an additional like 15 hours, I think. Come on, one cap, let's go, one cap. Don't do this to me now. Let's go. There we go. 100! Yay! Ballista. Earned. Panzer, let's go. Happy 115 day, buddy. Lance finishing zombies. Oh, I read that. Stupid. I'm close to maxing out all augments. Yeah, I think I'm probably like 1 or 2 tracks away, if that. Maybe a little bit less. I'd be done with it. I would have been done with it way earlier than I'm going to be if it wasn't for me doing Nexus Horizon grind. This gonna be another game with customs? I don't think so. Probably not. Probably not. I mean, look at the separation here. Diablo, this guy knows what's going on. He's doing the exact same thing I am. But I mean, as long as I finish top 5, I'm cool with this. Anyways, let's go. Hawker sniper rifle, ballista time. Let's get after it. Let's see how this plays. New snip snap in the game. We of course got to do the iron sights. I mean, how to make it exactly like Origins. Of course, we'll put Nexus Horizon on it too. Where's the bottle cap one? Is it in events? It's got to be here, right? Yeah, like that is hard. Like I definitely got to get that camo. I definitely need it. The FOMO hitting like crack. All right, ballista time. Let's go. Survival. Zaire Cosmodrome. I'm gonna take a quick pee, and then we'll boot it up. All right, let's go ballista time. See how this thing does. All right, please be somewhat decent. Prestige attachment? I didn't even look to see if there was one. This thing looks good with Nexus Horizon though. Oh my god. A lot more purple in this one than the Sturmwolf. Oh my god, AIDS. I should have put a... I feel like I should have put maybe like a red dot on this. It's not too bad though. I want to see what this does Pack-a-Punched. I doubt there's like a huge secret ability or anything, but we'll see. It soft locks the game. Oh, you're right. What the hell is that? Oops. That needs to be addressed immediately. Well, let's not do that. Oh god. This side's bad. Sweaty. That ain't good. Battlefield 6 better. Battlefield 6 in the fucking gutter. Yikes. Alright, well let's hopefully Hopefully nobody's grinding a really high round in survival. That ain't great. That ain't great. I'll tell you that right now. That ain't great. Give me an air code too, booting up. I'm not gonna run the classic BO2 look there. We're just gonna put a red dot on that because that was atrocious. Yeah, we're going with that. Is there a prestige attachment? Actually, I can't even tell. Fear loss is around 100 or is 500? Yeah, dude, absolutely not. That's one of those things where it's like Treyarch has to have something set up for people to go and appeal that, because that's criminal. You better get that back. Otherwise, we will be raging. I'll rage for him. Server's not you just whatever you do, just don't pause the game. You'll be good. Pausing would be a little crazy. Just don't pause and end the game, man. You'll be all right. Okay, this is much better. Oh my god, this is 10 times better with this scope. The other one was brutal. The rampage induces over here too. There's something about this that just feels weird. Not in a bad way. I wonder if this is going to be a one-shot in Warzone too. Because the VS Recon is my baby. That's my main. Having the Hawker fire a little bit faster. The speeds, I think, is a little bit slower in terms of movements. I did see Battlefield absolutely slop off Ghost's face. Pack-a-punches down below. Get on here. Oh, it's not even down here. I'm so stupid. I just bought the wrong fucking door and wasted 2K. All right, never mind. It's not down here. I keep thinking it's obviously it's not Ascension, but I keep running down here thinking it is. I mean, for no attachments, the fire rate's really good. ADS time's a little slow, but that's probably going to be greatly improved with attachments. Damage wise, obviously we don't really know right now, but not too bad. Try and do a challenge, maybe get a little crystal. Come on, headshots. Oh, might be a little tough to do with the rampage inducer on. Are those getting hit markers on round 4? Brandon, it has the Hawker up as the meta already? Are you serious? Dude. Alright, I gotta get this thing leveled up and take it over there then at some point today to test it out. RIP my VS Recon, dude. Sniper's a sniper though. We'll take a good sniping meta. My KD with the VS Recon in Warzone is like, I think it's a 9.5. So if this is a one shot, I could see maybe. If this is above the Recon, it's probably because of the fire rate being faster. And it probably 2-shot to the body or maybe one shot to the head, 2 shot to the bod. All right, quick revive is good. Good first perk to have.
Always wanted to help people.
If you only try to read the leaderboard for the Baron event, if you scroll over the other way, you're fine. Okay. We just don't pause the game. Absolute meta to be exact. So number 1. So it's better than the. Did the Sturmwolf get a nerf or no, Brandon? I'll be sad if the Sturmwolf got a buff. I only got to use it for like 1 or 2 runs before they buffed it, but it was so good. Honestly, my best playstyle in Warzone and Resurgence is... Oh, hello, Tut. Yep, stand right in front of my screen. Hello! Oh my goodness, hello! Oh. Oh, so good. No! Alright, so just don't pause the game. Oh! I unbroke it. No way.
That will give them something to think about. Oh no!
Little bow banders, little bow bander poof. Alright, let's not take it down. Let's not die over this, okay? I'm not really liking the hit markers here. On round 5. Meta weapon seems to be the Nova line in terms of DPS for zombies. Thought you meant zone. How far is Tut in the camo grind? Tut's done with the camo grind. Tut's the one that played for me. He's got everything wrapped up. We're gonna die over this, aren't we? Obviously attachments will be better, but like I don't know how people like the gun's been out for an hour and a half. I guess people probably bought the I guess people could have bought the bundle and tested it, but there's no way the website gets updated that fast. Oh, little guy. Okay. Pandemonium emoji. Sounds like a weed strain. Okay. Yeah, base version of the weapon, the ADS is really, really fast when you pack a punch it. That's its secret ability. Because it's insanely fast aim in, or ADS speed. Oh, it feel good. Need to crack my neck. Need to take a shower too. I'd rushed home from the gym to get up for a 115 day. Like I was already hot with the coffee and wearing the sweats and the hoodie, and now Tut's laying here, and I'm like, bro. I just want to see what this does against the Zerso, then probably call it a day, grab some lunch. I gotta get moving on that Nexus video, guys. That needs to get done soon. Not that there's any rush, not that I'm worried about competing or anything, but I'd like to get it done sooner than later. Preferably by the end of the weekend, with Pat being pushed back a day. Maybe like Saturday would be a ridiculous grind. That'd be an all-day grind tomorrow. We'll see. Oh, you're so good. He just wants to cuddle, but little does he know I'm sweating like a fucking hog under this sweatshirt. Go on. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, dude, I'm sweating so bad. Yeah, the ADS, I think, is its secret pack-a-punch ability here. Oh, keep going, keep going. The gluttonous pig.
Administering stim.
Trolls for treats.
Take one of these. Doctor's orders.
The movement speeds after you fire are not optimal, though. I will say that. Probably use mods fair. What's up, Seth? How are you? Damn, the camo shots. I think the VS Recon would probably be a really, really sick weapon to use for that. Takes up a lot of space. Looks good. A Hawker too, even. I mean, now that it just came out, doesn't look too bad. Hogs can't sweat, by the way. They have sweat glands. Somebody's old wives' tale saying isn't correct. Oh, great.
Stand back. That's an order. Insta-kill.
Let me see the inspect on that. I don't think the inspect on this is kind of wonk. I think the VS Recon's a better inspect. Treats for Tut stream fundraiser. My guy's he's getting so pissed because like it's winter and it's been a really, really harsh winter here. Like today was really bad. I was on the way to lift and today was the day that I go like 30, 45 minutes away to my buddy's gym. It's like 30 minutes away to my buddy's gym, so that's fair. We usually switch off days, but I was on the way to the place and on the highway by the airport, some car must have like slipped and then went into the brim or like the gate, and it like it was the SUV. It had to have probably been doing like 70, dude. It was like the entire front of the car and the front bumper was smashed in past the driver's seat. Real bad accident. But the point is, like, the past few winters here have been like, you know, you get a snowstorm every once in a while and then it kind of just clears up and it's just cold. But this winter it's been like there's been snow on the ground for the last like 2 months. That's very not unusual for Cleveland, but it hasn't been this cold in a while. So Tut's a little pressed because he can't go outside, can't work out, can't see his friends. So he gets bored, and then he just wants to eat because he's bored. It's like me, for real. So treats for Tut might need to turn into diet for Tut. He's not gonna like that, but might have to be the case here.
It's so much harder and stronger, and it's positively pulsating with power.
I think Richthofen might have gotten some new pack voice lines. I can't even imagine the ADS. I don't even think you need to do ADS speeds with this. There's no point in wasting attachments on that. All right. I just want to see what this does against the Ursa, and then we'll call it. Call every day. Get Jug for sure.
I suppose being bigger and stronger won't do me any harm. Prostrate yourself before your betters.
Nice. War Machine one-shots Ursas? I did see that. With shots elites too. Head Tuttle never eat. He needs it. He's not overweight. Or he's not fat. But he's getting a little chonky wonky boy, honestly. Let's go! Mr. Strain coming with 5 gifted. Who's got him? 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 Let's go. We got I paused the game. Cook. Let's go. PK. Tigress. 2 absolute legends getting hooked up too. Dolo. Roland. Ronaine. Roland and Ronaine is crazy back to back. Mr. Strain, what's good though? Popping in out of nowhere. Out of nowhere to drop 5 gifted for the lads. PK. PK and Tigress getting re-upped is clutch. Mega clutch. Strain, I hope you're doing well. I appreciate the 5 gifted, you absolute Chad. You absolute Chad. Absolute Chad. Let me see if I can get out of this. If not, we'll just call it there. It's a good place to, good sign to go work on the guide. All right, I think that might be a good sign here. Oh, there we go. Nice, perfect. Let's go. Let's go. Mr. Strained, absolute legend. Hopefully you're chilling. Hopefully you're doing well today. Rapid, actually, I found somebody. Actually, somebody found me. Not a bot either. Reached out yesterday, which was nice. So we'll have that going too. Same thing happened to you, Mr. Strain. If that happens, guys, just start spamming it and hope you play. I don't even know how you would do that on controller, but I just pause, spam, and keep shooting until the character is able to move again. This is brutality. I guess it Rampage Inducer is on. To me, this is just the VS Recon with a better ADS speed, and the movement's not as, although I have no attachments on it. Just need to get this Ursa and Tuts back to complain about his lack of treats. I can't pause it either because we're gonna be in the same situation we were. Oh, hello. Why, yes, hello. Yes, you're a real raccoon cat. Thank you. Thank you. Probably should be trying to max headshots here if I really want camos. But then again, I got Nexus Horizon, so if I want to flex something on the gun, might as well just slap this on there. Oh god. Alright, cool. Wish you could change it? Nah, don't. Nah, you don't want to change that. Pretty cool. How did I fix it, Pete? You just keep spamming pause and unpause and shooting at the same time, and eventually, like, your character will shoot and it'll unpause for you. That'll probably get hot fixed within the next, like, 2 or 3 hours, if I had to guess. I guess no double tap helps too. I don't know. It's been a long time since I used the VS Recon and zombies, but I feel like it's maybe like a slightly worse version of the VS Recon. But then again, if it's worse in zombies, it's probably better in MP and Warzone. I want to see what this can do. Let me go ahead and get a purple rarity upgrade here and then grab double tap and get ready for this. This mouse. Oh, he's right there. Okay. Double tap, dead shot. Here we go.
Do I have to take 2 shots for this to work?
All right, let's see how this thing does against Big Zursa Bear. Mr. Strained, dropping still, but this time trying something new, dropping some new music. Hell yeah, dude. Got a whole album coming out straight to Amazon Music, Spotify, and YouTube Music. Dude, you're a professional if you got this coming out on Amazon Music, man. I need the link as soon as it drops, bro. When's your release date looking like?
In terms of quickness, that was certainly one of them.
Pretty solid. That's not too bad. Oh no. Double tap definitely makes this better. Okay, I see the hype. You kind of got to build up your setup here. Double tap, dead shot, speed cola probably. Best case scenario. I see the hype for this gun and I can't. All right, well, that's probably where we're gonna take that as a sign. Oh, somebody's sitting like a little loaf right here. Let's see if we get taught. Say hi. Oh no. Say hello. He doesn't want to be on camera right now. He's like, dude, you just called me fat and now you're putting me on camera, putting me on blast. What is this? Strain, let's go. Releasing in next 30 days. Hell yeah, dude. As soon as that's live, need the link. I'll be supporting. I'll have it on repeat in the car on the way to the gym, getting me pumped. All right, guys. I think that's gonna be it. I gotta go work on this this video. The read time is like 50 minutes, so it's gonna be quite the grind. Hopefully that gets done soon. Honestly, W day for 115 DLC, 5 DLCs coming, which is cool. Very excited about that. Mars Survival sounds like it's gonna be a banger. Definitely ready for that as well. Got a lot of stuff on the horizon here for season 2, but bro, seasonal depression. Yeah, we're the same person, huh? We're this like father like son here. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go work on this video. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We'll be back tomorrow, possibly something tomorrow for sure. It was a short or something, and then this weekend, like I said, I really want to knock out this this guide and get it over with, and then we'll be on to regular daily content again once we power through this guide. So hope you guys all have a good one. Shout out to PK, shout out to Mr. Strained, everybody that was here, Stanley, Noah, Mace, Legends, Pete. Have a good rest of your day, guys. We'll see you very soon. Look out for this this long form guide. Peace.